Hello, everyone. Do another episode of Critique. We're back again. We're back again
on a new trajectory.
Not yeah, really. well, this is the final part, I guess, of the incel saga, I guess, because we started with what was the first one again? I don't even. I'm pulling a U. I don't even fucking.
Well, let me quickly go into YouTube Studio.
Watch pretty girls, become incel, be in love, become incel, be attracted, become gooner. That is the.
It is a trajectory.
Yeah, but this will be the last one though, I think, because we might go back to some isekai stuff next week. Might go back to the roots, right? Go back to the roots of the channel and do some isekai, as you know, as the kids say. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the hentai anime.
We love a good maybe hentai. We love a good. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe kinda. We love a good hentai anime.
I watched like 3 seconds, and you'll see why I put this on the docket on the list right away.
Yeah.
Also, just for funsies, I have never. How incel are you? Some new feature or something from.
Look at that Q&A. How incel you are. Ask something. Oh.
Is this a separate chat or whatever?
I don't even know how the fuck that works. It just ask a question.
Yeah.
Oh. Only the creator can see your submitted question. If they pin your question, everyone will be able to see it. You can remove your question only while it's pinned or from myactivity.google.com. After the Q&A ends. After the Q&A ends, the creator won't be able to see unanswered questions. Don't think it's exactly what you want it to be for, Ellie.
It seems just like a pinned message or something.
Oh well.
Maybe.
How incel is the chat?
It is a separate chat.
Incel maxing? Are you incel maxing, guys?
This is like a separate mini chat. Because I see Romario
I can't
already
see
answered.
I'm a mod, but I can't see anything.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you fucked it up. You fucked the whole stream up, Ellie. What did you do?
New features, new untested feature. Here's a poll. How useful? I spell useful.
We've come a long way. Yeah, we've come a long way. We've got all these fancy features. Ellie's gonna spend half an hour fucking around with them. You should have been fucking around with them before the stream. Just the way. It's actually, while you do that, I'll talk about Twitter drama, because it's actually very ironic that we're doing this video today, because there's a Twitter guy who goes by Rock Solid on Twitter. He's like a very well-known shit poster guy. Shit posts about all kinds of stuff, gotcha games and whatnot. And yesterday, or like about 15 hours ago, he responded to some fucking like short video some dumb political person posted about Project 2025 and its fucking dumb porn ban policy nonsense, right? Which is dumb. You know, it is a dumb video, right? But he responds to it like, "Do people really think banning pornography would be bad for society?"
Oh no.
And so he got fucking, and he's getting fucking annihilated, right? He has 949 replies and 936 fucking quote tweets. He's got 23k likes though, but he's getting fucking annihilated right now. Cause oh boy. And I chimed in myself because I'm like, you know, because it's always funny when you've got like these you know, libertarian, you know, free speech shitposty type fellas, you know, these 4chan shitposty type fellas that are look, the mask. No, the mask is slipped. Fuck your freedom. Right? so many such cases. So yeah, I've had my my fun shitting on him for because he had to come back later, and he was like, in like the response, he put it in another tweet, and he was like, "To be clear, I am well aware that banning it will realistically not do much. My point is the porn industry is predatory and horrible for society as a whole, and we would be better off without it." Which is that's a completely different fucking argument, my guy. That's that's not the same. These two things are not the same, right? They're not the same thing, because you can like you can say, okay, the porn industry, specifically like, you know, in America and maybe other countries, right? You know, where you've got a lot of, you know, human trafficking going on. You got a lot of, you know, people getting forced into stuff, right? Bad contracts, you know. Oh, you're not getting paid what you're meant to be getting paid, right? And all that stuff. You can argue that that's bad and should be, you know, dealt with, right? Without banning all quote unquote pornography, right? Because when you say, "Oh, I want to," you know, banning all pornography, that's casting a very fucking wide net, right? You're casting a giant fucking net there that encompasses a lot of things. Because this man like fucking shit posts about Nikkei and shit, right? Like, do you really think that his fucking gotcha games are not going to be, you know, considered porn by the conservatives that want to ban porn, right? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. He's being a dingus. So it's a lot of irony today on the show. And you know how I feel about irony.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to close the answers. It's kind of a mini personal private chat or something that opens. To answer, I can see
Ellie's having his secret. He's having his secret chat that I can't see.
Ooh.
Ooh, no.
Anyway, I see the answers of the poll that this was a useful spending of the time.
It was, yeah. Well, me talking about my me talking about my fucking shit posting on Twitter. But yeah, no, it's, you know, it's always fucking the same shit, right? Where you've got either right wingers or libertarian types that, you know, they claim to be all rah free speech, free expression, yada yada, and then as soon as porn comes up, they shrivel it into a fucking corn cob, right?
As it goes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nretsew, I had my fun. I'll say something quickly. There was a new patch of Hades 2. I played it a bit. They nerfed.
Yeah, I did see you were playing some Hades 2 on the Discord.
So basically, there was this just general ability where you were charging up, the game slowed down as you were charging up. That's useful because some abilities have you target a specific enemy as you charge it up, and then you go there and do stuff or whatnot. So slowdown is useful, but they removed the slowdown entirely, and they place it on an item that you can carry with you. Sorry. Normally.
No,
yeah, normally I would, you know, there's an ability that says if you die, you get some life back, so you can keep going. That's kind of the default standard thing to pick. But now there's an item that says you get your slowdown back. So now I picked that. That's the default item for me.
Your new slowdown.
Yeah, it's no longer default. It's now a special item that you have to have on you to have that ability back. I would be very annoyed at the game for that, but they have a new weapon that's way overpowered, so it's all kind of balances out.
All is forgiven. All is forgiven. I would be annoyed by that, but
I have an overpowered item. But the moment they nerf the weapon, I'm back to being very annoyed at the game. I'm still am, of course, because I'm only picking the overpowered weapon because the ability is gone, etc.
Right.
But anyway, other stuff. I did some stuff, but I kind of
perhaps some
forgot.
people interpret porn as simple penetration. Yeah, the problem is people kind of like don't like when they say ban porn, right? The problem is that they are thinking like Pornhub, right? Like the normie conception of what porn is, right? They think, oh, it's either Pornhub or it's like those DVD back in the day where you'd have like porn DVDs or VHS tapes and shit, right? That's what they're thinking about when they think of porn because they're fucking boomers, right? But they're not thinking about, you know, all the Patreon artists, all the OnlyFans people, all the people, you know, fucking doing porn ethically, right? Like they're not thinking about all that. They're just thinking, they're tunnel visioned and they cast a wide net as to what they're talking about. But I guess to loop it back around, we're not casting a wide net because we are specifically talking about hentai anime. So
yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention. Last week I have been following the case of Sarah Boone.
Who?
Yeah.
Literally who?
Yeah. It's a niche in a niche, following court cases and whatnot. And this was the court. This was.
I mean, it's not that. No, it can be fun sometimes. I remember.
Yeah. I've mentioned before, right, that I sometimes watch court cases and the judge gets angry at somebody or who or another, or sovereign citizens make a fool of themselves.
Yeah, they're always good. Yeah.
So anyway, a woman has been in pre-trial, has not got a court case in 5 years or so, because she keeps firing all her lawyers, all just making conflict with everybody and anything and everywhere and all the time.
As schizos tend to do.
Yeah. But this week she got lawyers. She looks like she's okay with them. So now the court case would finally begin, and this week.
So what actually is the? You know, even though I want to get to the video, what actually is the court? What actually is like? What's the TLDR? Why is the court case happening? What actually is the court case?
She has a boyfriend. The facts are, boyfriend was in a suitcase, zipped up, and suffocated and died.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember this one. Yeah, like, wasn't it? Yeah. I think I remember hearing about this. Like, she put. There's like she recorded it.
Yeah, she recorded herself saying,
yeah,
"Fuck you, this is what you deserve," etc., to him while he was.
And he's inside. He's still alive inside the suitcase, suffocating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do know about this one. Yeah, so that's actually going to. Oh man,
that is finished. It is finished. It is done. She was found guilty fairly quickly.
Well, that's good.
All right, to the smallest extra details. It was a very toxic relationship. She was very controlling about his life. Whenever he did something wrong, she would call the police on him, and he was, it was kind of a cycle of make him do a mistake, then punish him for the mistake, make him promise to not make the same mistake, and then make him do another mistake, and then big gaslighting. In return, he did some domestic violence against her. She controlled every aspect of his life and made him fail at life.
They're both made for each other, basically.
Yeah, but he could be saved. Well, she was kind of just a controlling narcissist that want him to just be a puppet for him.
Well, yeah, obviously he didn't put her in a fucking suitcase.
No, and basically it's so there's some minor details like the guy in the suitcase had some baseball bat injuries, just hit on the head also. So it's not very clear how he got into the suitcase. Was he hit on the suitcase and then put in?
Yeah.
Was he put into the suitcase and then was he hit by it? Did he make her go? Did she make him go into it? Did he go into it as a funny whatever? etc., etc. But the point is,
yeah,
he was in the suitcase.
because I've seen some people say it was gonna be like a YouTube video thing. Like she convinced him to get in there because it was like, oh, we're gonna do a prank video or something, and then he went in there. That was one of the interpretations I heard, but that was like really early on. So like,
nah, but the
could have been
injuries
bullshit,
always
basically.
had, in a minor extra detail, right, was that the neighbors heard something falling from the stairs.
Oh, so she dropped him down the stairs.
Maybe, or it was the suitcase that she just let fall off the stairs. Right. So either the suitcase or the guy himself was, dropped down from the suitcase, from the stairs, and put in the suitcase, and then she had him in the suitcase, and when he said, "Please let me out," she said no, and then let him die.
No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh man, so yeah, that's a yeah. I remember, yeah, like I said, I can't remember where I heard about that one from. It was probably from one of those like videos of like, oh, here's this fucking weird internet story, a guy, suitcase, girlfriend. I was probably one of those like, here's like footage of people, top 10 videos of people fucking
filming their own crimes
or whatever. Yeah, filming their own crimes or last moments or some shit, right? Because I'm remembering like there was another one where it was like a hang glider guy who like had his GoPro on and he like slammed into the side of like a fucking rock face and it knocked him out, but he was still gliding, which is kind of crazy. And then there's obviously the one with the diver, but enough talking about fucking snuff films, I guess.
No.
We should probably get on with talking about hentai.
Hey, fun arousal attraction.
Oh no, you're addicted. You're a gooner.
Oh no, I spent my entire week watching court cases deep into the night. I'm so attracted to. I'm such a gooner.
Yeah, you're so addicted. You're so addicted. You're a quarter.
I'm a quarter.
Yeah. A jurier.
How would it work? Just watching court cases all the time?
I don't It's so dumb. Oh god. King of Random has an unpublished video of his demise. That only his family. Oh yeah, King of Random. Shit, yeah. Oh yeah. I think I remember about that one. But anyway, but let's fucking.
Sorry, I have to
get on topic.
The court case had all the files, so they would have shown it, or it was.
Oh yeah, he did die in a power. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that was a sad one.
Oh, you mean another video? I thought the court case.
No.
The suitcase
again,
guy.
Ellie, stop being autistic. Switch the stream up.
All right,
I gotta get us on the rails. Back on track. We're gonna switch, and the video and the watch together is gonna be the court case, isn't it, Ellie? You snuck it in. You snuck it in there. You're forcing.
Ooh, you're giving me ideas.
Being held against my will.
Should we do reactions to court cases?
Guys, oh fuck! Well, we'd have to find there'd have to be a good one to react to. That's the problem.
Nah, I'm joking.
Is the Nretsew one getting live streamed? Because that would be fucking funny. So watch the Nretsew one. I don't know if the Nretsew one's getting live streamed. I don't think it is.
In my experience of watching court cases, that will be a settlement or something, right? That's easy.
I don't know. I haven't been following the Nretsew stuff. I did hear that he is getting fucking done for having a shitload of cocaine, apparently. So
yeah,
you'd have to ask. The chat will probably know more than me because I haven't actually been keeping up with what he's
critical
been up to.
Cases. All right, we're going to steal that, Samu.
Critical case. Yeah, trademark the name right now. Oh fuck, man! But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna let's talk about talk about hentai. Well, the hutoi, the hentoi hutoi. We got a man here. We haven't covered this man before. We might have a look at his channel later, maybe. Just dropping little hints there. Stay till the end to have a funny. they found coke in the curtain of his daughter's. Oh yeah. The Nretsew case is a bit fucked, yeah, because there's some child abuse elements to it. Yeah, it's a little bit fucked from what I remember. But anyway, shall we just? Oh yeah, actually, I need to fucking. Samu's here, isn't he? He's in the chat. Let me just look at it.
There we go.
Because I actually really fucking need.
You're lucky I don't have a filter on Nretsew, otherwise all those sounds would just be filtered out.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, heck yeah, he's actually here for it for once. Yeah, actually made it for it. But anyway, let's get right into it.
Today's subject is going to be very different from the ones that you were used to. This video is going to be talking about a very serious problem that all youth
It's very TikTok, right?
And it's increasing day.
Well, text on screen about kind of subtitles in the middle of the screen kind of deal.
Well, it's not a vertical video, so that probably wouldn't work too well. So I don't know, but anyway, what's the super serious topic, Ellie? We're gonna dramatic music,
destructive
man
habits.
driving in the night. It's got to be a very serious topic. Let's see who's got to say.
After day, without anyone noticing just how bad and destructive this habit can be. This habit, or addiction, is corn addiction. To be exact.
So I came to this point, and then I just into the queue. Yeah,
into the queue. It's always fun to see how people fucking try to censor porn, right? Like the corn addiction. Addicted to corn.
Isn't just completely useless because you can see the title. People at home can see the title.
Yeah.
Why isn't hentai in that weird fancy font that people do?
I think there's a thing where YouTube scans the audio for things, for keywords and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly I think it's more for subtitles. If you have subtitles in the video and the subtitles have bad words in it, it scans the subtitles. But I've heard people saying that if you there's that thing where it's if you're on a live stream and you swear. Oh, excuse me. If you're on a live stream and you swear before the 15-minute mark or something, it picks up because it's watching you within the 15 minutes, and then you get demonetized if you swear or something. I don't fucking remember. It sounds like nonsense to me, but he's probably using it to avoid being demonetized, as Gooner says, but it's still fucking dumb. You could have come up with literally any other fucking word. You had to use corn, right? Corn.
But also, I'm kind of hanging up on the title that is not censored or changed in any way. Alright, so...
Prawn, yeah, prawn. But it's dumb because he's presenting it as oh, this is such a serious topic. It's something that all these guys are suffering in there and they're getting addicted to, and it's so bad. And then he doesn't even have the fucking balls to just fucking say what it is.
I'm not. I feel your argument, right? So I don't think it's that big of a deal. It is, of course, no. It's still the all right.
It's not that it's a big deal or not. It's that it diminishes the theme. It diminishes the fucking vibe, right? Because you're sitting here watching this guy, hyping up this. He's the dramatic music, the gooner you've got in the picture here, right? And you've got all of this. The vibe that he's going for here is the same vibe that we've seen from a lot of the other videos in this genre that we've watched, right? Where it's it's so dark and shady and seedy and ooh spooky porn, ooh, right? But then when he starts actually talking about it, he says corn addiction, and I just burst out fucking laughing, right? That's the actual problem. Because it's it completely ruins the tone of the video. You're not expecting him to say fucking corn. Oh yeah, the farmers are addicted to the corn. They're going out in the cornfields every day and touching the corn. It gives them euphoria.
if you want to be serious, keep it serious. Feel
like I actually would have been.
Sure
it actually would have
addiction...
been better, right? Hang on. I'll let you go, but it would have actually been better if he just bleeped it out and like censored the word on screen. That actually would have been better, right? It actually would have been way better.
With a like 2 seconds or 1 second, YouTube made me do this censor whatever.
Yeah, like, I mean, other YouTubers, like I know, a lot of because we were talking about like the horror stuff kind of when we were talking about the snuff videos. Well, they're not snuff videos, but like YouTubers that cover like morbid stuff, right? Yeah, more true. I mean, you love your true crime and stuff, right?
Kind of.
A lot of the time, they'll censor words like rape and CP or abuse or like trigger words that because YouTube really does fucking discriminate against that kind of content because it's not family friendly, right? To have like those kind of like horror type videos and whatnot, where like Nexpo does censoring in his videos a lot sometimes, where he'll like he can't say certain words, right? Because he doesn't want to trigger the algorithm or whatever, right? But he doesn't like replace those words with like silly words, right? Like, that's the thing. He'll just bleep it out, right? And you still know what he's talking about, right? It's still very clear what the word actually is. It's just he has to fucking, do it because of YouTube. So if he had just if this fella, right, had have just bleeped it out, splued out the word on screen or whatever, I wouldn't have had a problem. It would have just been like, oh yeah, it's just the normal stuff. But because he's like, I have to question if he's actually taking this seriously or not, right? Because it feels like he's trying to, but when you say corn instead of porn, it's not really helping your case, right? Not really helping your case.
I feel somewhere is more of almost a kind of a generational thing that he kind of lives in the and yet he partakes in this society where he has to do this, so he just has to go with this
maybe
flow.
I don't know. But anyway, we're only 17 seconds in.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Hentai corn addiction.
You see what I mean? Look at how fucking dumb. Look at how fucking dumb this looks. You got the man, he's super worried, right? He's like, oh fuck, oh it's so scary, oh god. And he's got fucking hentai corn addiction on the fucking screen. It's so
I know what he does here, right? Or at least I feel what he wants to. He wants to, make it clear that he's talking about porn. That's why he just, fucking, buttresses porn with both things that will equalize this is actually porn. What I mean? Yeah. Kind of but still, you're saying the word hentai, and like,
yeah,
Google will know what hentai is. It will demonetize every video that says hentai.
Fine, but yeah, hentai is fine, but you can't do fucking porn, right?
I doubt it. I
can't do that. Can't do that.
If YouTube is triggered by the word porn, they will be triggered by the word hentai. That's kind of
Hang on, I'm trying to do a funny.
Oh no!
I'm looking. I'm gonna send you some if I can get a really good. I want to find a good one, but it's probably gonna be quite hard to find a good one because fucking you hate when you like you go on like I don't know fucking Google or whatever, and you're like, hey, I just want a transparent fucking image.
Oh
right,
no, that's not impossible. You have to go to specialist sites almost for that.
Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let me try this and see if it works.
What do you want? What are you looking for, babe?
You'll see. You'll see.
Oh no. Oh no. You worry me.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. There you go.
All right. Time to open in browser.
Ellie, we're cooking here on the show. We're doing some cooking. We're doing some cooking.
Put it on the checking if the fancy stuff is gone.
Yeah.
All right, Nretsew, play the video. I'll do something.
All right.
A lot of professionals, doctors, and psychologists spoke of the impacts of corn addiction and how it can devastate a person's life. Let's first explain the impacts of corn on a person, and then go into hentai.
Oh yeah, the experts say that, you know, what is it, like 9 out of 10 dentists recommend using using this particular product instead of the other product, right? Yeah. Like, I mean, like, I don't want to sound like I'm doing a I would never trust like the experts kind of thing, because that is quite, you know, experts are experts for a reason. But at the same time, just tossing that in there, right, is is kind of fucking dumb. Just being like, oh yeah, it's you know, the experts,
You have to kind of, a while back, if you remember, I did like a deep dive into, alright, what was it, the Pilgrim Path or whatever channel video it was? They were quoting some research, some book. They're quoting out of a book. Then I went to look, alright, what is this book?
Oh yeah, wasn't that explanation point? I think where like he was quoting, he like he like created a book, didn't he? Or it wasn't real. You like looked it up or something.
No, that was the one who created the book was Terrible Writing Advice guy.
Oh yeah,
most popular channel on the most popular video.
His
on the
most
channel.
popular video on the channel.
He wrote a book and he made up a publisher because a publisher is fancy, so he made up a publisher that didn't exist. So his book is more prestigious. Anyway, I believe it was some. It was an anti-porn, anti-masturbation channel video. And he quoted some book, and I looked up, alright, this author, what did this author also write? And it turned out that all the books were promoted by this one church, and it was kind of just a cyclical from just this church recommends this book that cites research by themselves that are funded by the church.
That's typically how it goes. I mean, I remember when we kind of like went over, I think it was the sources on the PAX video.
Oh no, it was like the PAX. That was the guy. Yeah, PAX.
Oh, was it that? Yeah. Like we've kind of gone through some of the like research before, and a lot of it is bullshit, especially if it's from like Nofap related stuff. You know, your brain on porn and whatnot is like not very scientific.
No.
It's been discredited by a lot of psychiatrists and stuff, actually. So it's one of those things where, just because like you can go online and you can go into Google and you can type in, I want a study that says this, and you'll probably be able to find a study that says this, right? Like
so
you have to actually
written.
There's a real what do they call it? The reproducibility crisis or whatever, where like a lot of this is just nonsense.
Yeah, birth rate, whatever, or something.
Birth rates and stuff.
Fertility
did you find
crisis.
the artist? No, Joshua, I did. Fucking shut up. How many fucking casts has it been since that?
The
fucking Native American. I mentioned that like once, and it's like, no, I haven't found that because I fucking. Like, God, do you have any idea how many fucking people I follow on Twitter? Follow so many fucking people. And I don't even know if that guy's account still exists anymore. And I don't even remember his name.
Gone to Blue Sky, gone to Miski.
Gone to Blue Sky, apparently, maybe. I don't know. You find that article about mops or geeks? Yeah.
Hey, Nretsew, when are you going to stream games?
When am I going to stream games? Yeah, there you go. That's a real question.
When I'm going to make that isekai video.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God! But anyhow, let's all right. What are the effects of the corn? What are the effects of corn on the human body?
Proving to you once and for all just how sinister it is, and how it is even worse than normal corn. According to this.
It's even worse than normal. The animated corn is worse than normal corn, Ellie.
So this is a minorest pet peeve. No, not even pet peeve. A curiosity. Like, from which anime are they pulling the stock footage? Right?
I don't even know.
The previous stuff was all NHK, right? Welcome to the NHK Nyoka. So
I think so. Yeah.
This is a certain magical index. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure, but I'm not sure if it's index or railgun. I'm thinking index.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Studies the impacts of corn includes.
According to the studies. So, who wants to take? I'm gonna go open the video on a new tab real quick. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Description. Yeah. No.
How many sources?
Not seeing any sources. I'm not. No sources in the description, guys.
Ooh.
What studies? What studies, my man? Where are you getting your studies? What's going on there?
Also,
boy.
This is the problem. Like you're right. The channel's name was Pax. Maybe Pax something, but at least Pax was in the name. He cited like a bunch of stuff, and it turned out like, oh, when you are aroused, you are, he said you get a loss of you get a loss of focus, is what you get when you are porn addicted. He said. What the study actually showed was when you're aroused and having sex, you have less focus on other stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, when your dick is actively in the vagina, you're not thinking about, oh man, I need to go buy milk tomorrow.
I'm not focusing on the math of the building that I'm making over there or whatever.
God, can you fucking imagine? Imagine you're fucking balls deep inside some chick or your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, right? And like your mind is just like, fuck, I haven't taken the trash out yet.
So that is what.
Damn it!
So that is what
I'm gonna be late.
Can show, right? And in some ways, right? I'm going to defend weird studies for a second. The Ig Nobel awards. Sometimes these studies are handy because imagine in a scenario in Nretsew where it was turned out that when you were having sex, you're actually heightened in focus. You're more attentive to the things around you, actually. And you can, some anthropological evolutionary theory, like, oh, you are having intimate sex as an intimate moment, but you have to be aware of your surroundings, something.
Oh yeah, because like imagine like evolutionarily, right? Having sex takes a lot of both physical energy and you're fucking basically you're locked in for a certain, like, I don't know, depending on how long. Probably not an issue if you're a quick shot, I guess, but if you're locked in, right? Imagine like you're doing that in like the cave and you got to watch out for the tiger that's like gonna come behind you and fucking like.
So yeah, there is a world where there is a heightened focus when having sex or engaging in sexual activities. But this study showed there's a loss of focus. Like you're more diffuse. You're maybe not looking at the bigger picture, but more on feelings and what is kind of whatever. And that is what's funny and quirky and kind of taboo studies can show sometimes.
But the issue comes as you'll have people like our boy here and other people that will then extrapolate that from. That's a fun little thing, right? It's a fun little thing to this is causing a massive fucking problem for society. Right? That's kind of where it starts to get it's a bit of a problem there, right? A little bit. When you take it when you take it from, oh shit, I fucking this is a fun little fact, right? Little trivia, right? You're less focused when having the snoo, right? A little bit less focus, right? It's not great, but it's you take that and then you go, Western civilization has fallen. Billions must Nofap, right? That's when it's a problem.
Basically, yeah. So beware when studies show something. They might actually do show that, but the conclusions drawn from or the results or the effects of that, what it's the findings might not present themselves in such a significant way.
Yeah, people like to reframe the data to match their viewpoint, basically, right?
Yeah, beware.
End of the day, the data is the data, right? It's how it's interpreted that tends to end up being the
also
problem.
There is of course always the limit of laboratory or study settings and actual real life scenarios, especially when you're dealing with kind of semi-social studies.
Yeah, exactly. So anyhow, let's continue.
Diminished motivation, erectile dysfunction, and a willpower erosion. And that's all on the neurological.
A willpower erosion.
Oh yeah, that's a very
we have to like pause every 5 seconds. You have to pause every like 5 seconds. But then again, I guess it's a short video, so I guess we don't have to worry too much. But it's like, how do you even measure that, right? Willpower.
Nretsew, willpower erosion is just the attention deficit, whatever thing. Right.
Yeah, again, it's like how you frame the thing.
Oh no, it's the what was it? The endocrine, the endorphin.
Something or another, right? Yeah, it's like, but it's how I love how they frame it, right? Because it's like, oh, you're gonna get erectile dysfunction. You're gonna fucking, oh no, oh, it's gonna ruin you. Oh no.
Erectile dysfunction. I feel like this is conspiracy. This is analytic time, where porn addiction won't give you erectile dysfunction, only in the way that I feel that he kind of thinks it does, in that you have to go harder all the time, Nretsew. The soft stuff doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah. The problem with that is, like, psychologically, that's not the thing, right?
Yeah.
I do know that there are physical ways to give yourself erectile dysfunction, right? There are physical ways to do it, but typically you'll know, right? Like, if you break the ligament in your dick, I think you're gonna know that you broke the ligament in your dick.
No, I think just given porn addiction, giving you erectile dysfunction, that feels more like he's kind of like
there is like a psychological erectile. I mean, fucking Mishoko Tensei talked about this, right?
Yeah.
It can be like a psychological erectile dysfunction, but the problem is that's not like one that's not caused by porn consumption, right?
No.
That's caused by trauma, right? That's different, right? Then besides that, if you're just like, I don't know, healthily fapping, right? Like you're not cooming like 2,000 times a day or something, or 100 times a day, right? You're just like, oh man, it's the weekend, I'll fucking shoot one out, just to detox, right? De-stress, right?
Not during work or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, but on the erectile dysfunction thing, just specifically, right? If you're just like relatively healthily ejaculating every now and then, you're not doing any damage to anything, right? In fact, that's probably healthier for you to do than to keep yourself bottled the fuck up all the time, right? Which is one of the things that the Nofap guys kind of don't seem to understand. I remember I was talking with a guy that I know who, like, he does a lot of, he's a bit of a religious guy and he works kind of in a church or whatever, and he was talking to me about this one guy he had who was like constantly talking about, because they do like help groups for people and stuff, right? And he helps out at the health group or whatever. And he's talking about like this one guy that he sees at the health group who's like constantly talking about how he hates women. And he's like, oh, these women, I can't, I just want to fucking coon. They're so distracting. They're constantly dressing so fucking scantily. These sluts, these fucking whores.
Sounds like a him issue.
That's what I said. And I told my mate. I told him, man needs to fucking jack off, man. Because the guy was doing like, because religion, right? He's like, oh, I'm not masturbating. I can't fap because masturbation bad, religion, blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I tell my friend, because my friend's a bit more open minded, right? I'm like, he's not hyper religious. He's just he's good religious, right? He's not shit religious, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just flat out told him, like, the advice that you need to give that guy is he needs to fucking jack off. Because he's so pent up, right? He's so pent up, and he's so fucking like wound up that he's looking at like normal women on the street, and he's getting a fucking hard on, right? Like, bro, just fucking blow some steam, mate. Like, holy shit. And I think that like kind of applies to a lot of these guys, right? To these Nofap type people, or these people that
I mean,
just,
that study that I forgot immediately, Nretsew, the study that you like on this, right? Talked about how even though they want to kind of separate themselves from women, but actually they kind of, just kind of resent women for making them aroused or something.
Yeah, I think that was something from Nicole Pierce. I think she had.
Yeah, that's the name that I think you said.
Dr. Nicole Pierce, on Twitter. I don't know if she's still on Twitter or not, but yeah, she was on Twitter, and she talks about this stuff quite a bit. And yeah, no, yeah, I think that was when she was doing she did like a deep dive investigation into like the Reddits, and she found
in the culture, the subculture,
the culture of the the NoFap stuff. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's like, you just as long as you're like, as long as you're not like actually fucking gooning all the fucking time, right? It's really not a fucking problem, and it's probably like a natural release for the body, to be able to just chuck one out. But yeah, everything in moderation, right? Gooner's right. Domain expansion, maximum edge. Yeah, no, as long as you're not fucking, hyper gooning, right? It's fine, right? And I think people kind of,
if you're talking about kind of not even it's mostly religion. It's kind of all it's all religion's fault.
It's all religion's fault. It's all religion. Because I'm willing to bet, like, because the thing is, like, back when like the religions set up these rules, right? We're talking about a time period where, well, first off, STDs were a thing, but they didn't know what that was. So you'd probably have, the people that have shitloads of sex keep fucking dying of horrific disease. This must be a sign from God, right? Not to fuck around or some shit, right?
I feel it's also kind of a semi-controlling method for women, right?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, it was a societal control thing. Yeah.
Also, I am, or maybe less point, right? I have read somewhere, I don't have it confirmed, but there was a popular contraceptive plant in Europe, or like 300, 500 years ago, 600 years ago, somewhat. And Nretsew, it was a very effective contraceptive plant, flower.
Oh yeah.
And Nretsew, it was so effective, the plant is extinct. People used it all the time, and then it went extinct.
Oh no! All right, well, back. Let's keep going. See if we can like not pause. Just to keep saying dumb stuff every time, and then we get sidetracked into a million different topics. Because it is an interesting topic, right? I find this stuff interesting to talk about because it's not something. Because it's something a lot of people are too like fucking pussy to talk about, right? Like, because it's taboo. Oh, you can't talk about sex and masturbation. Ooh, it's Halloween, spooky. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, it's corn, Halloween, spooky.
When is Halloween actually? Because it's not a.
It's like it's like next week. Oh, is it this week or next week? It's like next week.
It's
Yeah,
not
no,
a-
it's this week. Yeah, it's like this week.
Alright,
31st.
it's not a part. It's not a real actual part of European culture. It's American import, so I don't actually know all.
It's got to win anyway. Let's continue.
Research has shown that pornography use is correlated with physical changes in the brain. The visual
Can't stop it. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Scientists say, research claims, things say. Not going to cite any of these sources, by the way. Just, physical changes in the brain. Ooh. You know what else causes physical changes in the brain? The fucking Monster energy drink that I'm drinking right now. That's got caffeine in it. You know what caffeine does? That causes physical changes in the brain. It causes chemicals to come out of the brain. Oh boy. You ever drank a coffee? Physical changes bad, Ellie. Oh no.
Also, Nretsew, I have read some. I'm on the Wikipedia for history of birth control, and there is a plant that went extinct because it was used too much. Also for seasoning of food, but also as an oral medicine and oral contraceptive, and it didn't work. It's extinct. I mean, it did work apparently, but it is extinct.
All right.
The visual stimulus of pornography hijacks the brain's reward system and overwhelms it with unnatural, prolonged dopamine.
Yep. Got to talk about the dopamine.
Dopamine.
Yep. Dopamine. It's the same shit.
And the result of this is the brain physically deteriorating in shape, size, and chemical imbalance.
How?
Oh yeah, your brain is shrinking. watching hentai anime causes your brain to shrink.
How? What?
Yeah.
What physiological changes does it cause? How does it cause the brain to shrink?
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
I want to know where he got this stuff from.
Yeah, I want to know where he got this shit. He probably got it from like your brain on porn or some shit, which is again. I actually, now that the Internet Archive is back up, I think I might be able to find that fucking. I talked about it like, what was it, the last stream? Was it last stream or the first one? I can't remember, but I talked about how there's like this. I have this like paste bin that talks about. It's not like a scientific paper or anything, but it was some psychiatrist put out like this thing where they talk about how your brain on porn is basically bullshit from a psychology standpoint, like the Nofap hoax or whatever. So I reckon I can probably chuck that in the. Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, I could chuck that in the chat now. There we go. Boom. There you go.
Hey.
There's your web archive link if you want to. The TLDR, right? I'll just read the TLDR because the TLDR is like the important point. Your Brain on Porn, TGE, and Nofap are founded on the views of two people who are considered pariahs within the sex and relationship research and clinical communities. They present themselves as experts but aren't. There is no empirical research evidence to support any of the claims made by Your Brain on Porn or TGPE. All the claims about negative effects of porn use can better be accounted for by other explanations. Watching internet porn, hopefully ethically produced, and masturbating are not problematic for the vast majority of people. And for those people who do have a problem with internet porn, it is almost always a sign of some other underlying problem. Shame. Shame, anxiety, fear of rejection, relationship problems, boredom, low self-esteem, lack of good sex education, etc. Addressing those underlying problems should be people's focus, not on abstaining from masturbation to internet porn. And then there is a big, the long version where they talk about who they are, or they talk about who the people, the fucking Nofap people are, where it kind of comes from, and debunking certain claims about it. You know, you've got your erectile dysfunction, you've got, you know, escalation, testosterone. Like, basically goes through everything, right? It's a pretty big document.
Here, it is. Let me quickly do brain. Oh, it's too many brain. Let me do. How do you spell shrink? Shrink. Shrink doesn't say.
What are you looking for?
I was the actual shrinking of the brain, but
I don't think that's addressed in here because I don't even think that's fucking like something that's like. I think this guy just kind of pulled that one out of his ass. I think to cap off the section, and we'll move on. Like, I'll the ending. I think the ending analogy is really poignant, right? So I'm just gonna read that, and then we'll move. So I'll end with an analogy. Internet porn is like fast food. It's full of fatty, salty, artificial deliciousness, but it has no nutritional value whatsoever. Having a real sex partners, brackets partners, right? And assuming you're doing sex right is like eating a well-balanced diet. This might mean a little fast food now and again, especially if your fridge is empty, but if you eat nothing but fast food, you're going to be unhealthy, right? So that pretty much sums it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty good. I would recommend people read the whole thing because it is a very good write up. The only issue is it is like essentially just the opinion of, I think, like one psychologist who just kind of put it out there. And I don't, and there's not much sourcing to it, admittedly, but it seems pretty legit, right? So I'll let it slide. But anywho, let us get back to it.
It can also lead us to isolation or viewing ourselves in a negative light as worthless and don't deserve to be loved by anyone. And even worse, it can even cause
shame.
Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. So that kind of ties into the shame thing, right? The guy, what in the thing I just linked, right? The thing I just linked talks about like the shame aspect of it, and this was something that Dr. Nicole Pierce also talks about with the Nofap Reddit stuff, where what would happen is like if someone relapsed, right, quote unquote relapsed, right, and like jacked off or looked at porn or did something, right, and then posted about it on one of these like communities, they would get, you know, shamed for it, right? You get made fun of. You get told, oh, you fucked up. Oh, you broke the rules of the cult, basically, right? So when he's talking about like, oh, it causes you to be isolated and you know withdrawn and whatnot, that's probably because of the societal / community shaming around porn that was, you know, a big part of the religious component of it, right? It was seen as, oh, you're doing this thing, you should get shamed for it, right? And so what's going to happen when someone does it and doesn't want to get shamed for it? Well, they're going to fucking become recluse about it and not talk about it, right? And they're going to not, you know, it's going to become a thing that they hide from everyone. So, yeah, whose fault is that? That's not the porn's fault. You dumbass. Are you still distracted, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm just reading on some plans, fertility plans, and the point is, like any disease.
I almost need a leash. I gotta put you on a leash. I gotta get back in.
Nah, I'm
video.
Done. Point is, Nretsew, in the history, just like there are, everybody knows there are herbal cures for whatever disease, whatever flu you have. They probably work on a small scale, and all these plants
Ellie is out here researching ancient Chinese fertility medicines.
Yeah, there were a lot of Chinese herbal medicines, and the point is, but like I said, they probably worked on a small scale. Sometimes, but often enough to be recognized.
Yeah, congratulations, Ellie, on your fertility. 5 out of the chat. Yeah,
plants.
Congratulations
on the plants and herbs.
Listen, he needs to look up his ancient Chinese fertility plants for his fertility plans. He needs to find the fertility corn. The ancient Chinese fertility corn.
You know, there are fake records. I have to say, there are records that the Chinese made it to the Americas.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is, Nretsew, that all those records are fake.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Relations with our friends, family, and loved ones. And hentai is much worse.
Ooh.
It's much worse. It's so much worse.
Nretsew, quick question. Is it only worse because there's more of a social stigma on it?
Maybe.
Anime plus porn? Oh no.
Oh no.
Allow me to elaborate. With the integration of hentai and ecchi elements into anime and becoming a staple of anime, the risk of children around the age of 10 increases. And drifting
The risk the what?
The risk of suddenly
the risk of children under the age of Is he trying to make the argument that, oh no, the kids are watching the anime and the anime's got the hentai and the ecchi in it, and the kids are watching the thing? Hang on, I gotta hear that again because
it looks
did that
right, so
dumb
it just
effect.
sounds to me, right? When I'm watching anime, there is a chance that the child of 10 will just magically appear.
Yeah. All right, let's listen real closely to what he says.
Allow me to elaborate. With the integration of hentai and ecchi elements into anime and becoming a staple of anime, the risk of children around the age of 10 increases. And drifting
the risk of children under the what is he talking about? Lolly? Is he like what do you mean the risk of children under 10 increases? What do you
Are you saying that if I watch enough anime, a lolly will just appear?
A lolly would just appear right in front. If a child appeared right in front of you,
coming out of the screen, anime will become real.
Oh God, what the fuck, man? Oh no. I hope he elaborates on that, because that's like really fucking stupid. Oh God, alright, let's keep going.
Not from anime into the addiction of hentai without even them noticing.
Oh yeah, okay, so I think he's talking about like the risk of kids getting addicted to porn or something. Like that's what I think he means by that, but it's really unclear because of how he's like wording it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Starts off.
Also tag yourself, right? I'm the chick in the back with the triangle mouth. Tag yourself.
I don't know.
Are you the short-haired tomboy? Are you the?
I guess I'll be that one.
Yeah, I'm the triangle mouth jumping jack girl.
I don't think I'll be the one with very long hair or a very cutesy bow in the hair. So I think that the tomboy is.
Yeah. Romeo is the middle one.
Also, Judgment does make a big point. These shows, alright, I mentioned this not too long ago. These shows air in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
This show,
if it's like an ecchi, yeah.
I'm very sure this is from A World God Only Knows.
Oh, maybe, yeah, it does kind of have that style, doesn't it? Yeah.
That show also will air in the middle of the night. There is no risk, no real risk that the child will just turn on the TV of the age of 10 and be watching The World God Only Knows.
I mean, yeah. And in which case, it's like a parent's problem, right?
And also, the world...
Oh, yeah.
The kids can handle nude. The kids can handle embarrassment.
I think the kids, you know, the kids are gonna be all right. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
The kids are gonna be okay.
So,
right?
Years back by this point, right? I visited my elementary school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I was like 5 or 6, right? And Nretsew, there was this kind of a wooden toy kind of deal, right? And you could just you could take out wooden pieces of a person, and you could put on new pieces, and it was clothing. It was basically clothing, kind of a dress-up thing, but with wooden elements.
Right.
If you remove everything, they were naked underneath.
Oh no!
Oh no! You
And
actually
I guess you were completely traumatized by this experience.
No, I was either so traumatized I didn't remember, so much didn't care that I didn't remember, or it wasn't there when I was there in that school. But anyway, the kids of like age 9 or what, no, maybe not 9, whatever, where you're starting your school career. I don't know the ages that well. In the first classes, the children will see naked boy, naked girl under the clothes of this wooden dress-up toy game thing.
How traumatizing!
So
you're
traumatized.
Addicted to
I
porn
don't
now. You're addicted to
remember
corn.
anything.
The wooden dress-up doll made you addicted to corn, Ellie.
So much, yeah. So much that I don't remember it seeing as a child at all.
Alright. But anyhow, let's continue.
Ecchi scenes, lewd actions by the characters, sexual innuendos, and just like that, the brainwashing process
Oh yeah,
begins.
see, it's you're all good.
The brainwashing process begins.
He keeps showing shows that are not for the ages of 10. This kind of
Yeah. And he keeps showing like actual ecchi too. It's like, come on, bro.
It is like a drug being administered bit by bit until it hooks you in and never lets go. Until, that is, you either end up on a self-destructive path that will end in self-isolation and losing everyone around you that ever cared about you, or you can snap the frick out of it and understand that the bear trap you are caught in is one that you walked into yourself. To elaborate just how bad hentai is...
Wait, Nretsew, this is not a small thing. This is victim blaming. You walked into this trap. Now sell yourself out.
Yeah, you injected that cocaine right into your bloodstream. Okay, well, you don't inject cocaine, you snort it. But anyway, you get what I mean. Heroin, I guess.
Yeah.
You injected that heroin into yourself. Fuck you.
Now it's your fault for everything else that follows.
Yeah, snap yourself out of it.
You having to drink with other people because it was the social thing to do, even though you don't like alcohol so much, to the point that you were forced to become a semi-alcoholic, and now you're an alcoholic and you can't quit. This is your fault.
Yeah, this is your fault. Yeah. But anyway.
Not that. All right, this is a bad example because porn isn't really forced on you as a society.
No,
but
still, anyway,
it's victim blaming in a sense.
Personal experience time. Let's hear it. This man's going to talk about his personal experience.
Personal experience with it. When I started watching anime, I stumbled upon High School DxD.
Hey,
King shit. He picked the ecchi show himself, right?
Yeah, certified hood classic. Certified hood classic. Right.
We all know what that shit was about, so let's not play dumb, okay, guys? This show was how I was introduced to the ecchi genre.
Guy asses.
so for me, it wasn't DxD. I think High School of the Dead was probably more my first one. I think DxD I think came later, but yeah, I was a High School of the Dead man.
I don't know. I don't know my first ecchi show. I don't remember
the deep lore. Yeah, the deep lore.
Deep lore. I remember this is a younger me, of course. I was on onemanga.com.
Oh yeah.
And I was just
classic.
And I was looking for a manga, and I just picked some manga that sounded kind of ecchi as we would say. It was called Love Monster, right?
Yeah, something.
Ooh,
like that.
Sounds a little bit spicy. So I started reading it in Nretsew. It's a shoujo.
Ah, okay.
So I was locked in for like 100 chapters into the shoujo manga.
Where's the tits?
Nah, I didn't care for it. It became an interesting story.
But no,
instead.
it's yeah. But anyway, let's keep hearing about this man's deep lore.
As I explained earlier, things went downhill really fast. What started as just an ecchi-heavy anime with lewd and sexual innuendos ended becoming something a pseudo-hentai addiction.
A pseudo hentai addiction.
So he just got a sexuality. He got a attraction.
Yeah. sex drive unlocked. I mean, this is a big thing, right? When you're a fucking teenager, right? Yeah, you're gonna be fucking horny, right? It happens. It's okay. Typically you cool off as you get older, right? Typically you don't get so fucking, God, there's such a demonization of people that have functional sex drives these days. Like
it
just
kind of reminds
fucking
me
hell.
of the gushing over magical girls, right? Because our girl unlocks her sex drive, unlocks her arousal, and the whole series is kind of about that.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's typically what happens is you just, at one day during puberty, right? The sex drive unlocks, and suddenly you're looking at girls different, right? Suddenly it's no longer, oh, that girl that I go to school with, who I've gone to school with since I was a child. She's kind of cute, but I kind of like her. She's kind of cool. Suddenly it's like, holy shit, she's got tits, right?
Yeah, you're in the
you start noticing different things, right? You start
girls in their savage season, walking
up
to your
and
best,
the same for chicks too. Yeah.
You're best. You're walking in. You have your best friend, next door boy that you have been friends for your entire lives, and you walk in. And he's masturbating. Oh no! I called my male friend, the boy that I've been for this entire time, masturbating.
This is embarrassing. Oh no!
He is a sexual being. Oh no! Yeah. I am also a sexual being. Oh no!
Oh shit! His dick looked kind of fine though. No. God, it fucking I have to go find it because Wellrod got shown off in Girls Frontline 2. She's part of it. She's not as a unit, but she came out as a story, and she's one of her CG, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's making this fucking look, and the look she's making is literally the nice cock, bro. Look. Find yourself a girl that looks at you the same way Wellrod looks at you. I'd have to go way back to find it.
There are plenty of shows and stories that he might relate to better, like the one I mentioned, right? Girl walks into boy masturbating, realizing that boy has sexual feelings, suddenly has to contend with that she is also a sexual being, and it's a very confusing time for everybody involved. And the girl in her 7 seasons follows a bunch of girls that all have their different kind of 5 different stories in one. One girl says, I think I'm going to die. I'm going to die at some point. I'm kind of going through an existential crisis. I want to have sex. I want to fuck. I might die, but I want to fuck before I die. I'm not sick or anything, but I'm just having an existential crisis, and I want to have sex. I want to have sex.
Yeah,
that's her puberty, existential crisis, and wants to leave some legacy, some accomplishment, and she seeks that through sex. And like the other guy, childhood friends. Other is reputation and wanting to be prima proper, but having to compromise and whatnot, etc. Maybe you should watch this might tie in later.
Maybe you should stop being such a fucking prude. Maybe
there's an image, right, from Gekka Shoujo manga or something like that, weekly, where the guy is writing a shoujo manga, and the girl fan couldn't believe that he was the writer of her favorite shoujo, etc. Point is, there's a panel where the guy says, "Here, have some shoujo manga. Develop some feelings, develop some emotions." I recommend this guy to read some shoujo and develop emotions.
Yeah, read some shoujo.
Read
shoujo. become emotional.
Develop emotion. Become emotionally secure. Mature.
Emotionally secure, yeah.
And
All right,
amateur.
well, let's keep going.
Manhwa, manga, doujin, anime fan arts. You name it, I did it. It wasn't a nice time in my life, and I lost.
Oh no, the fan arts! I looked at the fan arts! Fuck me. God, it's so fucking dumb. We gotta get through this, alright? We could do it, okay? No pausing for the next
sex and porn is such a sexual development is such an interesting topic to discuss.
It is an interesting topic, yeah. It is an interesting topic, and we it's just we keep pausing every fucking 2 seconds to have 40-minute conversations about it. It's the problem.
He's being weird, and we're trying to normalize it over here.
Shit. I developed a fetish for ENF stuff from shows that I've. Yeah, that's also very common. Saw some banned commercials with sexual overtones, like the One Sprite Zero, because he's. Oh yeah. People do develop. Yeah, I think I've talked about before about how people develop fetishes and stuff. So we don't need to tread that ground again. But anyway, let's. You guys should talk about sex more.
We're not qualified.
Yeah,
we have just.
Let's give him. Yeah. All right, let's give him some time. Let's let him cook.
So much because of it. This, today, is the purpose of the video. This video is a wake-up call for you guys to not fall into the same industrial and brainwashing traps I fell in. Everywhere you look nowadays, there is nudity, and you can't escape it anymore. And it's not just on those NSFW websites. It's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's got nudity.
That was... So, Nretsew.
God. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's still...
The nudity is everywhere. You can't escape it.
I'm glad I mentioned that wooden toy dress-up game where the children are subjected to nudity, Nretsew.
Yeah.
The horror.
The
Nudity.
horror, yeah. Alright, let's keep going.
It's lewdness at its best.
Taking the shower. Man gets naked, gets in the shower, shaking his head at the fact there's nudity.
Wait, can you go back like one step, 5 seconds? Because he said something weird, I felt.
Please don't.
Oh no, you're going back a little bit farther then. No, you're going back way far.
Alright. I fell in. Everywhere you look nowadays, there is nudity, and you can't escape it anymore. And it's not just on those NSFW websites. It's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if it's got nudity, it's lewdness at its best. Anti-addict.
If it's
got nudity, it's lewdness. What does that fucking mean? What does that fucking mean? If it's got nudity, it's lewdness at its best. No shit, fucking Sherlock. What are you talking about?
But just nudity, just nakedness is lewd?
Oh my god, what the okay, alright, come on. We gotta power. We gotta do this.
Lies in its availability and diversity. The advantage, or in this case disadvantage, hentai holds over porn is that it makes many taboo subjects and extreme fetishes, to say the least, an open subject that can be watched and fantasized under the guise it's just a cartoon. It's not.
Oh no, people can explore unrealistic fetishes in a safe way via hentai. Oh no, the horror.
Pray for him, because he would appreciate
Pray for him?
Pray for him that he will never discover what is Archive of Your Own. The writing, the fanfiction side. Oh, the stories in Nretsew. Oh, the taboos. The things.
Man. Alright.
Do you want a story in Nretsew? Do you want a story in Nretsew?
You just know this man got into like an argument with some like lolicon or whatever, and he's just fucking seething because it's not a real character and all that kind of stuff. And
so Nretsew, there is a story on Archive of Your Own which I read. I thought I thought it was a good story, where Zelda, on a diplomatic mission to the Gerudo Kingdom land, whatever, meets Ganondorf and went, oh damn, Ganondorf is hot, I'm going to fuck him. And loyal retainer Link goes in, alright, if Zelda's here, I'm going to be here also. So Zelda marries Ganondorf, and they have a big fuck. But Zelda also kind of likes
then
Link.
they fucked.
But Zelda also likes Link. So Zelda asks Ganondorf, "Hey, I like Link. Can he join your harem?" And Ganondorf says, "Sure, I'm going to fuck him too. And you can fuck each other if you want sometimes." Hey, Grudo, head of command, you have a dick now. Go fuck Link, we'll fuck Zelda, and you can fuck each other sometimes. Alright, so fine. This is a harem or kind of deal.
Fun, very fun. Sounds
great. This is of course a tame story, Nretsew.
Oh yeah, no, this is some fucking wild shit.
Yeah, I can give you stories with Ganondorf and Zelda and Link that aren't as happy.
Oh no, NTR in my Zelda? Oh no.
Terrible.
God,
should be banned.
Terrible. Yeah, horrible. Absolutely horrible. But anywho, let's continue.
It's not real. People assume since hentai is cartoon porn, it's somehow less destructive than regular porn. This is far from the truth. Hentai animators can get away with making child
That doesn't make it... You're not saving anything.
Child corn. Baby corn.
Child corns.
Why did he have to say corn? Why, out of all the fucking words he could have used, he had to use fucking corn? Because it's so fucking stupid. He's talking about a serious fucking subject, right? But I can't take the video seriously because he keeps fucking saying corn.
Here's your corn and your child corn. A small child corn over there.
Oh no. Just baby. Yeah, little baby corn. Don't talk to me or my baby corn ever again. But you better not eat the corn separately. Oh, fuck me.
Like bestiality.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. He'll fucking bleep out rape, but he won't fucking bleep out porn?
Yeah, he's
what
going
the
on.
What? Wait a fucking minute. Why did you use corn then? Did you just think it was fucking funny?
Also, just showing an anime girl and a dog is not bestiality at all.
Oh no, the white girl, but she's a white girl.
I'm kind of tired of that also, but that's a separate point.
It is a silly meme, but it's like oh no, oh god, it's so fucking, oh man, oh fucking hell. All right, just give me. I need a moment. I need a. This is fucking. I'm fucking dying, dude. I'm fucking. Oh. All right. What's he gonna say next? All right, guys, take your bets. Take bets. Is he gonna say vor? Is he gonna say? What fetish is he gonna say next, guys? Let's find out. Let's find out together.
Another content that is illegal because it is.
Oh, he didn't say anything else. Damn it! I thought he was gonna list more things. NTR. Yeah, I thought he was gonna say NTR. That would have been great. God damn it. Oh god.
Necrophilia.
But again. Listen. I do not think it's a problem if you because you know what? This is actually really fucking funny. So there's a local sex toy shop. Not like local, but it's a New Zealand website, right? New Zealand, buy stuff within New Zealand, right? So you don't have to like buy stuff from outside of New Zealand, right? It's one of those. It's one of these like big, adult toy websites, right? And I browse them every now and then just because I'm curious. I'm just gonna see. Oh yeah, that looks that's kind of cool. I go on there one day, right, and I'm just like I'm having a look at, you know, some of the stuff, and I see fucking dragon pussy. What was it called? Hang on, I'm not gonna link it or anything, right? But I'll go because the title of it was fucking funny. The title of it was fucking funny. Yeah, have a look. To find where did I save? There it is. Have to go because this is gonna tie back. I promise, right? This is gonna tie back.
It better be.
It will tie back because via finding the dragon pussy, I found more stuff that's even more wild, right? like straight up. Because like I was like, holy shit, what the fuck? It's a dragon pussy? That's fucking pretty out there for like a normie sex shop, right? Sex toy shop to have like dragon pussy, right? That's pretty fucking out there, right? So the site's actually really bad. It's like fucking slow as shit. They need to fix their fucking shit.
The website sites aren't as quick usually.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's actually
fucking...
that the big sites have become faster and the small sites are just, you know, on the same hardware.
Alright, here we go. Hang on. I've almost got it. I'm trying to get the... God, fuck, the site's slow for some fucking reason. I don't know. I think it's been a recent thing with them. I think they need to fix their fucking infrastructure.
We'll leave it later, so you can talk about
once it loads. Once it loads, I'll come back to it because the problem is that, okay, to make the long story short, they're selling fucking dog dicks.
Ooh.
Right?
Spicy.
Like just straight up, not just dog dicks either, right? You want to know one of the funny things that I found? They're selling these like cock sleeves, right?
Yeah.
That you, not like a masturbator. It's something you put over your dick so that you can fuck your girl with a werewolf penis, right? And it even has like it's cut off at the top. So the tip of your dick can like go like so you can actually ejaculate into the girl, but it just gives you the knot, right? Right. And I'm like, what? That's fucking wild.
It reminds me of some comics, some semi-small penis humiliation kind of deal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I've seen something like that before. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, I was like, I saw that and I'm like, wait, that's on like because this isn't like fucking Bad Dragon, right? This is just like a normie fucking, you know, adult toy fucking website, right? Like, and you know, it's just normie shit. But they're selling all these fantasy things. I've got. I'm not gonna fucking. I'll link it to you because obviously we can't show that on stream, right? But I can show. I can fucking show you a picture of this because I've got the picture.
Secret pictures over secret Discord.
Secret pictures over Discord. There you go.
Ooh,
look at that. Look at that. Look at that
that's
thing.
A spice.
$73 fucking for that. So it's called the Werewolf Wild Ferocious Wolf Knotted Fantasy Sleeve, 3.5 inch. Two large bulging knots to give you the stretch you've been looking for. Ball strap to amplify the pleasure. Place the sleeve over your shaft or dildo for an out-of-this-world experience. Liquid pore silicone for unique swirls and colors in every toy. 1-inch warriors have a chance. But yeah, I came across shit like that where I'm like, holy shit,
There's
that's
a
real.
Candlestick holder.
It's just a candlestick holder, guys. It's not. They've got all kinds of fucking shit, dude. It's actually fucking insane. I'm trying to find the dragon pussy now because I want to remember what the fucking title of it was because it was funny.
Nah, we got the candlestick holder. We're fine.
We got the candlestick holder. We're fine. Yeah, but it's fucking. But that, again, that's just like normie shit, right? Like if he's gonna make the point, like it's like, oh, the hentai is, you know, bad because it allows people to explore the bestiality or whatever, right? Well, then what the fuck is that shit? what the fuck is the fucking, oh, I'm gonna give myself a fucking dog knot for my girlfriend, right? What the fuck is that? Right?
People want their fantasies.
People want their fantasies, you know. And again, I'm joking around, right? And it's funny, right? But it's not like I'm gonna knock on anyone, right? Like if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Like I'm not fucking, you know, I'm not judgmental here, right? I just birthday present, man, it's fucking wild. But no, it's, you know, I just think it's kind of interesting how, you know, he's making such a big deal out of, you know, the hentai aspect and how hentai can explore these fantasies when it's like, no, dude, people exploring these fantasies in real life in a perfectly legal way that doesn't involve animal abuse, right? people are able to, you know, explore the things, right? But anyhow,
yeah.
Let's keep going.
Under the assumption and confines of fantasy and animation. It might be true that these characters aren't real. However, the ones being impacted and brainwashed bit by these okay trends are the watchers. And slowly but surely, an idea will be embedded in our minds that these fetishes are acceptable to an extent.
Yeah. The fucking the fucking knot is so acceptable.
Right.
Again,
this is the how do you call it, escalation kind of problem?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of the escalation thing where it's like they think that, oh, it's in the porn and that's going to normalize the thing, right? Like makes it more normal for people to go out and want to, like, you know, do bad things, right? Which isn't true. And also that, like, the idea that, oh, you start with like vanilla and then you work your way up to the knot, I guess. And it's like, that's usually not how that works. Usually people tend to like find their niches and then just kind of settle in them. And, you know, maybe they'll like step outside of that niche every now and then, right, to explore some other things. But it doesn't usually like it's not like a case of, oh, I need to find more and more extreme stuff, right? Like, I've had that reported as something that does happen to some people, but like, I don't think it's a widespread problem, right?
No, it's kind of like in the same ways that a sport addiction exists, right? Where you just need to get swole, more swole. I don't care if my heart gives out. I need my muscles, my proteins.
Yeah,
more
fucking. I'm sorry. I think I found it.
Oh no. Also, you know, the same goes for, you know, plastic surgery. I want to, you know, more Botox, more silicone.
Yeah, more Botox, more. Yeah, or 50 Shades of Grey as well.
It can, you know, cosmetic surgery can become an addiction. Then you go, you know, oh no, I want to be more a man. Give me that chin. Give me hair follicles and whatnot. There's also
anything can be addicting. It's just the people. It's on the people's actions. So anyway, so wild Fae dragon fantasy masturbator, 69 inch or 6.9 inch.
Going for the D&D crowd with the Fae reference.
Oh yeah. Super soft liquid silicone for a euphoric feel. Sculpted vulva opening with internally satisfying textures. Squeezable shape for perfect grip and tight pleasure. And so that's a fun.
It reminded me of that. It's a bad reminder. People don't listen to what I'm saying. Nretsew, you remind me of that hentai game reviews.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, maybe we should. God, if only we could bring that guy up on stream, we'd fucking great.
He's so weird. People, like I said, don't listen. Forget what I said. He's not worth it.
Apparently, the thing weighs like Wait, how the fuck can it weigh 593.3 grams? Oh, it's grams. I thought it was kg. I was getting like, holy shit, what
kilos.
the fuck? 1,000 kilos. It's sculpted. It's a real dragon pussy. It weighs the same. It weighs. It's got the weight of a real dragon pussy. Oh man. But yeah, no, yeah, I came across that and I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? How the fuck is that like on a normie site? And then I clicked on the manufacturer like name and it's literally just filled with fucking all kinds of shit. You got horse cocks, you got fucking dog cocks, you got fucking
alright,
dragon
I think we're
cocks.
Done. We're talking about candlestick holders over here.
No, we're talking about cocks. Fuck
your
censorship. Fuck YouTube. Demonetize us. I dare you. Demonetize.
What we have on
we don't have monetization, but demonetize us. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Demonetize us.
You'll never get.
So that's one of the joys. That's one of the joys of not being monetized, right? We're not monetized, and we don't give much of a shit about being monetized, right?
This is fun. This is for fun.
So we can get away, maybe, with being a bit more risque within what we say, right? Because we don't give a fuck about losing our monetization. See, we're real G's, right? We're not sellouts until maybe we do get monetization.
Until we only need, like, we're almost at half of the subscribers we need it for memberships, and then Nretsew can get the money for a Switch.
Yeah, then I can get my Switch. Yeah.
Oh well, we also might
maybe
need, like a
maybe we need to do no because look, the Dragon Faith pussy is only $73, right? So maybe we could do like tier 1 can be if we reach certain amount. If we can I'll do Dragon Pussy review
on private streams. Yeah,
I'll be like what's his name, Infernal Monkey. If you guys ever heard of him, he's a guy that does like Only Hole reviews. He's actually really cool. I follow him on Twitter. He's a cool dude. Yeah, he does. Yeah, what do I have his fucking site saved somewhere? Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, infernalmonkey.com. Yeah, he does Only Hole reviews on his website, and they're quite fun to read.
Anyway, Nretsew, I think it's time for a video.
Yeah, it's time to calm down. Stop talking about dragon pussy and start talking about stupid Puritan man.
Dare you right now to go and watch real file corn.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
Hi,
wait a minute. What the fuck did he just? Whoa!
Challenges us to watch what?
All right, hang on.
And slowly but surely, an idea will be embedded in our minds that these fetishes are acceptable to an extent. I dare you right now to go and watch real file corn. You wouldn't dare, would you?
Pedophile?
You wouldn't even.
I dare you to go watch some fucking God, what the fuck, man? That's fucked.
Why would you want people to go watch that?
Why would you want people to go do that?
What is the
and why would you even?
Here?
Why would you even joke? God, I hate how these people like joke about it. You know, because I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like sarcastic, right? He's trying to be like sarcastic about it. He's like, you wouldn't go what you wouldn't go and watch actual CP. So why are you watching the hentai CP, bro? Like what you wouldn't go. I dare you to go watch actual CP. You know, how's that make you feel, huh? But it's what a fucked argument. That's so fucked, dude. Holy shit. What the actual fuck? We gotta do that one more time. Just because we're not insane, right?
I just have to go on vibes what it actually is. I'm not even that sure.
One more time.
Friends are the watchers. And slowly but surely, an idea will be embedded in our minds that these fetishes are acceptable to an extent. I dare you right now to go and watch real file corn. You wouldn't dare, would you? You wouldn't even dare have it in your search bar. However, in the case of a lolicon, it's okay. I mean, it's just a cute lolly being violated by tentacles, right?
What the fuck argument is this? What the fuck is this? What in the fuck?
What is... I don't...
I swear this guy must have got like owned by a lolicon on Twitter, and so he's like, he's just coping and seething about the fact he got owned or some shit. That's what this feels like to me. But that's fucking what a shit. This is like when, like, you know, there's always like that one guy when there's like a lolicon argument on Twitter, you always get this one anti that'll like post a picture of a real child, right? And it's like, why the fuck do you have pictures of real kids on your computer? Why did you go on Google and look up a picture of a real kid to own a lolicon? What are you doing? Right? That's what this feels like to me. He's like
we're here right now. Let me the quick and easy answer, like people don't like lolly because it's a real child. They like it because it's a lolly, just like I like, you know.
They're not the same thing, basically.
People
right?
people like because it's not the real thing. Just like people can like video game guns and love the shotgun or whatever, but the moment they see a real gun, they go, no, fuck, that's terrible. I hate how it looks. I hate how it sounds. I hate how it shoots. I hate how it feels.
I'm a pussy, basically. Yeah, because.
But anyway, the point is that you can love the fake one, and you can hate the real one, and it's not a contradictory
yeah. They're not the
statement.
sime thing, and he obviously doesn't understand that, right?
I love my fighting scenes. I hate fighting. It sucks. You get hurt.
Yeah. Ellie, you're gonna go do some MMA? You know?
Absolutely not.
Jump in the ring, fight some. Yeah, abstraction from reality. Says Samu. Samu knows about it.
More of a simulacra, almost.
Simulacra, or fancy pantsy words to basically mean it's not the same thing.
No,
and
it's such an abstraction of the original that is. The example.
I gotta get another drink because I'm fucking. I'm screaming too much because fuck.
So it's kind of like, you know,
insane argument.
You got fish, right? There's fish, and you can cut up fish to eat fish, but you can also cut up fish to make those deep fried things, and you can make those deep fried mashes of cut up fish to make fish shapes out of those cut up fish that you can just then fry.
Yeah. So Samu makes it. So Samu, for that point, you get an extra. Right? Is it going to do it? There we go. Get an extra one.
Yeah, but
bottle one. No, because Samu's point is quite valid, right? It's like I often find a lot of the time the people that are antis, right? They get that CP is bad, but they don't actually understand why it's bad, right? But they just it's. Because it's been programmed into them that CP is bad, right?
Which is good enough. I'm not going to.
Which is good enough, yeah, because it is bad, right? But then the problem is because they don't understand why it's bad, they then apply that to stuff like, you know, the lolly stuff, right? And it's, you know, because it's not. CP is not bad, and I've talked about this before, and I hate talking about it because I actually, like, unironically do find the topic uncomfortable, right? Because it's fucking.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I fucking hate this shit, right? But the reason is because it involves abuse, right? Someone has to be abused in order for that shit to become created, right? It's not bad because it's gross, and that's where the antis have a problem, right? Because what's happening is the antis are having like an emotional reaction to it, they're having, you know, a justifiable one, right? They're having a justifiable emotional reaction of disgust towards the material, right? And that's great, but that's not what makes CP actually bad. What makes it actually bad is the fact someone had to be abused, right? Someone, you know, a child actually had to be fucking like. I don't even like talking about because it fucks me up. You know.
Nah, we can.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked. To use something else, right? Like rape, right? Like rape's another example, right?
Can you pause 1 second?
Well, no. Let me
talked
finish.
about this before, right? We
did talk about this before, but I'll finish the point and then we'll move on, right?
Yeah.
Rape is not bad because it's icky and gross. Rape is bad because you're violating another human being's fucking autonomy, right? That's the actual reason it's bad, right? But the problem is people will, the antis or whatever, they're too fucking stupid to understand why something is bad, basically, right? Ah, fuck, I need that drink. Holy shit.
Wash it away, Nretsew.
Yeah, wash away the disgust. Yeah, I'm having my own emotional disgust response right now because I do really. It's one of the reasons I don't like covering like videos around the topic because it actually does make me uncomfortable to talk about like the fucking. It's because I take like actual child abuse and shit really fucking seriously. So I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's so fucking annoying. But anyway, let's see if we can get through this. We're close to halfway. We're close to halfway. Let's see if we can power through it. We can do it.
Lots to discuss.
Lots to discuss, right? Let's power through it.
Who cares? And I'm sure a few of you are already fantasizing about it. And
What? What?
He's talking about the lollies, so he can make fun of it still.
Oh my god! Again, yeah, because he doesn't take it seriously. He doesn't actually take it fucking seriously. That's why, right? Because if you actually took like the topic of child, exploitation seriously, you wouldn't be fucking joking about it.
Not like this.
I fucking hate these people, Ellie. I'm sorry. Fucking annoys the fuck out of me. Right.
We all have noticed the term legal lolly becoming increasingly.
Have we? I think that's
have
a very
we? I actually haven't heard legal lolly used in like a fucking long time.
I mean, this video is like a few months old, I believe, at least.
No, I think it's a few years.
Few years. Even still, like, you only will hear legal lolly in very specific cases and very specific groups.
Yeah.
So I feel like this guy is also a decade late. Who just found himself in a community, in a group of people who do know these terms. And now he made this video in response.
Romero makes a good point in the chat. It's funny how these people say that they're against something only to make shit memes about it. Yeah, and it fucks me off. I hate it. He's coping. Yeah, let's keep going.
Used and abused. A legal lolly is a person who is over 18 years old, but still has the form and body of a young child. So in other words, they are...
Is that? I guess that's legal lolly? Again, it's been so long that I don't...
Yeah,
I thought that legal...
True, right?
The
1,000 years vampires are legal lollies in that stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I haven't heard that term used in a long time. It's like you said, it's like really old. Like
maybe it's because maybe it was during the time of Gate or something, or some other show where some vampire.
I don't know. I don't know. He brought up Shield Hero as an example, but
Shield Hero isn't actually legal lolly as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
God. Sorry. Oh, well, hang on, wait a minute. He didn't say corn there. He actually bleeped it out. He can't even be fucking consistent, right? He can't even be fucking consistent with his shit. Yeah, there's no point discussing this topic with smooth brains. Yeah, you're right, Gooner. It's like, you can't get through to these people. It's fucking insane. Anyway.
Okay, you can't be pissed or moral about a fictional character. Since for starters, she is 18, and second, she isn't, quote-unquote, real.
What, is the anime girl real now? Like, what are you arguing?
The problem is not really that she's last time, I guess.
My waifu is real to me, Ellie, and she's real!
So the problem is not really... It's not that they're not real to me. It's not that they are not in reality. That's the thing, right? My fantasies are as real as I imagine them to be. But they don't exist in reality, and that's the divide. Therefore, the realness of even actual porn, Nretsew, hop on the Pornhub, go watch the porn video. They are in many senses, you could say, as real as the hentai. Because they're both on screen, far away, removed from you, etc., etc.
fun, well, I guess, if you, it's kind of like wrestling, like a lot of porn, especially if you're talking about like, because it's kind of like when I was talking about like the whole rock solid thing at the beginning of the stream, right? People kind of conflate a bunch of different things together when they talk about porn, right? Because there is, obviously there is the industry, right? And Brazzers or all those kind of companies that like they produce porn on like an industrial type way, right?
Yeah.
Where it's it's the big cameras. It's like JAVs, right? Like JAVs, like it's high production value. There's all the cameras and all the stuff, right? And it's all fancy camera angles and you're doing all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that's like one thing. Right, and that's obviously not real, right? "Quote unquote" real, because it's all staged. It's like watching like a fucking TV drama,
so
right?
basically,
it's all staged. But then you have, but wait, let me finish. I'm not done, right? Then you have like, I don't know, a couple setting up the camera in the bedroom and just fucking, right? And that's like still not. That's like more real, I guess, right? Like amateur stuff, right? Because it's it's not staged, right? In a sense, right?
Not directly.
So it all kind of depends on like what is it, Sitch's law from Sitch and Adam, where it's like it's all arguing about like definitions, right? Like how do you actually define what is "quote unquote" real versus not real, right? And when we're talking about like anime stuff in particular, I think that I would classify it kind of in the same way as I would classify like the overproduced, or maybe not overproduced, but the mass-produced type porn, where it's clearly a fantasy derived from a director and a fucking you have
an
like
audio
a whole
team, a lighting team, and a
team. It's all everything has been like manufactured in a way to make the thing, right? So it's not real in the sense of it being like something that's actually happening, right? It's still made up, right? But yeah, I kind of went off the rails.
But that's
if you want
kind
to
of what I
finish your
was saying,
point,
right?
we'll move on.
The problem is not that here Rory Mercury here is not real, but also those the scenes, the actions, what they say in that Pornhub video is also kind of on the same level, also not real. So the problem is, so the defense that he kind of gives, right? Oh, they are not real, so it's okay. No, it's not that they are not real, and that's why it's okay. It's not in reality, and therefore it's okay. The physical violence, the
it's not happening. It's not happening to a real life person. Right?
There's no harm done here, and the only really requirement from the audience on this point is kind of to recognize it is not real. Just like any Pornhub video is not real.
The Avengers is not real, right?
You cannot just like your animes. You can't expect your life to go like a Pornhub video. That is what is kind of required from the audience.
I think I remember. Have I talked about this on stream before? There was a local news story a long time ago. I remember it was on the 6 o'clock news because it was actually a really big deal. Because someone died, unfortunately, right? I don't know why we're talking about death so much on the fucking stream today. Talking about people dying at the beginning of the stream, talking about people dying now, but this is kind of related, right? Because it was, I think it was teenagers. I'm trying to remember. It was like, I think they were all around 18-ish, right? And it was basically this poor girl ended up bleeding to death internally because she attempted to do double penetration anal with two of her friends. And if you know anything about anal, right, like you can't just do that. You have to like actually try. It's weird because you saying it like that, right? You have to. Oh yeah, I think Gouda might know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know if there's been other cases in other places, but there was one specifically locally, right? Well, not locally where I actually am physically, but like in the country, right? Because it was a big news story because supposedly they had like seen Pornhub, right? They were watching Pornhub, and she saw like a double DP. It's called double DP, right? On Pornhub, and she was like, "Oh, I want to try that," right? So she got like her boyfriend, and, like, another guy, and they tried to do it. And what ended up happening was, because if your insides in your ass, right, they're actually very, like, it's easy to tear, right?
And also they're very well supplied by blood, I believe.
Yes, but what happens is she got internally ruptured, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't realize it because, like Gooner said, like you don't feel the pain from it, but you just bleed out internally, right? So she, they did the double DP, and she was like, it obviously probably hurt like a motherfucker because she wasn't, like, prepared for that, right? Prepared for that kind of thing. But then she goes off, and then I think it was like a few hours later, she just drops down dead because she's bled out internally. And it was really tragic. It was a really tragic thing, and that's kind of why you have to, like, because I think the problem there is, like, sex education, right? Kind of like the pace, but that's not to me the fault of the Pornhub video that she watched. It's the fault of the fact that she watched the Pornhub video. It didn't recognize, oh, you need to actually, like, train for that kind of thing, and you need to actually, like, be you need to prepare yourself for that, and you need to be aware of the risks involved and how it's not very realistic to, like, for the normal person to actually be able to do that kind of thing, right? And how porn is a fantasy, and it is a thing that you should treat as a fantasy, right? And if there was better sex education around it, then maybe that wouldn't be such a problem, right? But yeah, it was very, very tragic, very tragic incident.
Yeah, I feel national news coverage does this every now and again, not covering a news story not because it's particularly important, but more because it's for the public good. This sounds like a very
I think because it was very important to kind of emphasize that fact, because
porn is not real. People have
porn is not real. Stop treating it like it's real. Yes, it might have real people doing real things in it, but those are professionals, right? Usually professionals, right? Don't.
The same. I actually think, kind of yes. Actually,
sex education needs to expand. I agree. No, I fully agree with that.
You reminded me of a kind of a practical concern where the sexual education in most worlds and classes is very theoretical, very don't do this, don't do that, but the actual practical how do you have sex then is figured out yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot of too much vaguity, I think, sometimes. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say now because sex education has probably evolved since I was in high school, right? So I would not have any point of reference as to, like, what is it like to fucking do that, go through that system now.
Maybe actually show a educational porno to the children.
I don't know about going that far, but like, the problem is when you start talking about that kind of stuff, there's a lot of people that get really fucking
but are you
how dare you want to show porn to kids? Oh, really?
Actually, yes.
Thinking that you mean like, I don't know, 10-year-olds or something. It's like, no, probably, I think, right, if we were going to do this legit, I think there should be a proper sex ed course when you're about to leave high school around the age of 18. That's what I think. I think it should be around the age of 18, right? You're at basically like your end of high school, final fucking year, right? Or whatever. You're around about that age of 18. let's do like here's the actual sex education.
Alright, so
right?
to do
That's my take. That's my take, because I think that I don't think many people are going to be as mad about like an 18-year-old getting proper sex education versus anyone
well,
younger
people will
than that,
get mad.
Right? Well, they get mad anyway, yeah. But it's I mean, fuck, I'm probably going to get cancelled just for that take,
My controversial opinion, Nretsew, is make it 16. Show the porn to the 16-year-olds. That's the age when they actually have an interest in
that's when the puberty is at its fucking peak and the hormones are at their
that's
highest,
kind of the point where you show the porn to the 16s. That's the age. That's the kind of the fact of life, the fact that the society we live in. Therefore, better to educate.
Yeah. Gooner's right. Yeah, people get weird stuff at food grade. Yeah, too young. Yeah. Because you don't want to do it when they're too young, right? You don't want to do it when they're too young.
Doesn't even stick anyway. So
yeah, but anyway,
enough. Actual. Go back to anime.
The second thing about hentai, well, it's desensitization.
Oh,
yeah. So this is part of the escalation. Before. Yeah, this is the on the shadow band arc. Get cancelled. Yeah, gonna get cancelled for my controversial opinion that we should be improving sex education. Yeah.
From what I know, right, last thing on sexual education is that apparently the system of the Netherlands is being praised, kind of.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. I don't know what your system's like compared.
I don't know how I came on this subject, but apparently, sexual education in the Netherlands starts technically like in grade school. Maybe that's the naked people under the clothing is part of a sexual education thing.
Yeah, it does kind of depend on because when I was in high school, we didn't call it sex education because we just had health class, and it covered it covered sex education, but it also covered like drugs and depression and mental illness and healthy eating, and because it was health, right? It was called health class, right? So it was basically just everything that encompassed that.
I remember discussing this in some past video in the past. How many years we are doing this?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It starts with, "Hey, people are naked, and you have to ask nicely if you want to be friends," and then it becomes then starts
consent is cool, guys.
Well, it starts with in the preschool, in the elementary, it starts with you have to ask nicely and don't touch, don't punch people when they don't want to be punched, and it becomes later don't touch, don't molest, etc. When they get older, kind of as it kind of scales with their age, kind of the what they do. Hey, naked people, they exist. To
hey,
sex exists.
Exactly. But any
desensitization, the escalation, de-escalation, not de-escalation.
Yeah. But anywho, let us continue. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. Hang on. There we go.
To put it in simple words, this is the feeling of numbness you start to get as you get used to a certain type of genre or fetish. The high you used to get from it and excitement is nowhere to be found. So, you start looking for the next best thing. The next best high you can find that will turn you on. And the next hentai material you can fap to while having 20 plus tabs open on incognito and the wipes on your left. And as I said before, finding the next best thing when it comes to hentai isn't that hard, honestly, with its extreme genres that go all the way up to rape, pedophilia.
So he censors and bleeps these, but he won't. He starts the video just talking about fucking corn, right?
Yeah,
I hate
it's weird.
I'm gonna try not to bring it up again because I've repeated it, but it's like I hate it because it's inconsistent, right? He's being inconsistent.
Also, rape fetishes exists.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but there's the whole studies
also,
around
fantasies, and fantasies are fine.
Yeah.
Mind break. I bet you heard that one before.
Mind break.
a concept so completely fictional, absolutely no basis in reality.
I was interacting with an artist I follow. I'd have to go find it. But I was interacting with an artist I follow because they were talking about like personality death. Because they do like this. They do a lot of like latex drone type stuff where people get like brainwashed and turned into like fucking
Faceless,
latex drones or whatever.
Or something.
Yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, they were talking about that, and I chimed in and I was like, yeah, personality death is cool. But what's really cool is when the personality is stuck inside the subconscious and can only look on in horror at what the body is doing.
Well, for some, I mean,
the intrusive thoughts won.
I mean, sometimes the death of the personality is what is kind of the snuffness, the gore of it, kind of.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, yeah. It is kind of, there is a bit of that element to it. It's almost kind of like what's that one? There's that one kind of personality extraction where like the chick. Stop, Nretsew, stop. No, continue. There's that one personality. What's that one artist? It's this one artist that does that a lot, where like they shit out the colored fucking personality stuff, and I'm like, that's just scat, right? You want to draw scat, but you don't want to draw scat, so you just, oh no, she's not shitting out shit. She's just shitting out her personality as like a fucking a thing, right? Where is I've found the artist, but I haven't found the thing I replied to. Let me find it. See if I can find it, because it was like yesterday.
Nretsew is one. I believe there's also another one that does. Nretsew is the one you're thinking of. That has a lot of how's it called again? Exorcists kind of thing.
Yeah, the Exorcist. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's Nretsew.
Yeah, I just retweeted the guy. Where's the one that I actually replied to, where it was like they were talking?
Oh, but Nretsew, you've escalated to such a point.
I've escalated. I can't get off to normal porn anymore. I have to see the woman broken.
And also in real life, of course, right?
Yeah. I have to mind break them. I have to mind break them in real life,
because that's the real thing in real life.
Yeah. Totally. Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, I found it. I found the tweet. Yeah. So the artist tweeted. The artist is Ultra Kion on Twitter. I'll put their name in the chat so you guys can find them. Because they do really good work, actually. I really like their work. It's quite well done. Here you go, fellas. This isn't the personality extraction one, but they've started doing some more stuff like that, because they typically just do like bondage latex stuff. But yeah, they were like, personality death is so hot, but I know a lot of you don't like that shit, sob. Ah, God, it hurts. And then I responded, personality death is cool. The original personality is trapped in the subconscious and can only look on in horror as their body does things outside of their control, like a flesh prison. King shit.
It all depends, right?
11 likes.
It can depend. It's mostly you just.
Yeah, it can depend. Yeah, it can.
I mean, becoming a drone, you can write that very boring.
It does get. Yeah, there's ways to do it, right? There's ways to, and this is kind of the beauty of it, right? It's like some of it's good, some of it's bad. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they did this work recently that they were getting fucked by the algorithm. They tweeted about it. The latex shenanigans where they've got this chick in a fucking like tube or whatever, and the latex gets fucking poured into the tube, and then they become. Yeah, it's fucking great. It's really good. It's really nice. You even get a little bit of that boobs on glass action in one of those works. Yeah, I retweeted it already. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, but anyway, enough about my fun Twitter porn antics. Me being a fucking degen on Twitter.
Yeah, back to him being an anti.
Yeah, him being anti. He hates hates Mindbreak. What a peasant. what
Lame.
a peasant. What actually even is the problem with like? Because Mindbreak can be like anything, right? Because you've got like obviously the abusive Mindbreak stuff, where you completely break the chick's mind and she becomes a fucking vegetable or whatever. But then you also have like, oh, you fuck her so good that she goes fucking dumb, right? Right? That's like another definition of Mindbreak, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, let's continue. Yeah. So it's like it's arguing over definitions, I guess. But anyway,
genres.
And many more worse types of genres. One manga I once read had an impact on me, and that was Metamorphosis.
Such a lame one, actually.
He's such a fucking. We talked about this last time. What was it in? It was Andrew, what's his name's video about why. It was the one about why fucking ecchi is like boring now or whatever.
I don't remember.
Andrew Groda or whatever. Yeah, that one. Yeah, no, we did that one. The Andrew Goda man or whatever. The channel know the guy I'm talking about and the video because we did him a while ago and he had I already had my big Metamorphosis rant. I was considering making that one a clip actually. I should probably go back and add that to the list of things I should probably look at clipping because it was quite a good rant. But he every time like it's always Metamorphosis. It's like the only fucking one these people know about because of the memes, right? Like, this guy's not gonna bring up people like, the guy that I was talking about, right? Who I posted the name of the chat. They're not going to talk about that. They're not going to talk about the other guy, the personality shitter guy, right? They don't know any of them. It's so basic. Yeah, it's the basic bitch pick, right? Like everyone knows about Metamorphosis. You're not fucking special just because you read Metamorphosis.
In names, right? You got like the big ones that people somewhat know, somewhat. You got Asanagi. You got Alice. No, Bunta-Kabu with Mizuru Land. And others. And
it's better than normies don't delve deeper. Exactly. Yeah. Honestly, it is because like this man's acting like he like went into the deep darkest fucking like dregs of EX hentai or whatever, right? But no, this man don't know shit. this man don't know shit. He's not.
I'm struggling myself a little bit with big names because it's in the end, they're all kind of these artists are kind of fleeting to begin with. That's the nature of the game of the art. Yeah, people come in, people leave. I feel like people stick around longer. Now there's more options like Patreon-ish like services. You can people can stick longer, just draw one thing each month and people will keep giving you money. Maybe a little bit more, viable to keep and
when he sees a girl get physically turned into a chair or painting, maybe I'll listen. I love how Samu says that, and I can already think of at least fucking 2 works that I've read that have.
Well, not the chair, but I think there's some.
Well, I've read one that was like there was like this bondage one that I read a long time ago that was all about like human furniture type stuff, not like physically turned. Like I think Sam was talking about like physically turning into a chair, but I've read some works that were bondage related works where it's like I think there is actually a term for it. It's like called formophilia. It's like form something
Pornophilia, I believe.
It's something. It basically is the fetish of getting turned into an inanimate object, right? And you'll have people like in like very elaborate bondage stuff that turns them into like a chair or a table or a chair or a table. Like the famous one that I've seen a lot is like people being turned into lights and stuff.
Lights, I think, from what lights, I don't see much of an appeal.
Yeah, like they'll be strapped in the latex and the bondage and all that shit, and then you just put a lampshade over. The sex lamp. Yeah, the sex lamp. Yeah.
The lamps just looks a little bit lame. I mean, if you do some magical, elaborate thing, just turn them into metal. Turn them into gold or stone.
Oh, well, that's another one, the whole petrification shit. Where,
well, that's kind of similar, right?
People are really into that, yeah. Yeah, no, people are into, there's all kinds of shit. And this guy doesn't know fuck all about it.
No. He's warning about things he doesn't even know exist. Or
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, big impact, Metamorphosis.
Yeah, big impact.
We all know what I'm talking about. This manga, right here, caused a lot of people to even break into tears at how messed up and how it fucked the life of the character up. What stood out to me is this. There are far worse mangas and even anime than this one, and they're way more messed up than this one. Yet, why is it that Metamorphosis left an impact while the rest didn't? Then,
because it was the point
because it became a meme, that's why.
Also, it was written to have one. It had a story. It had kind of beginning, middle, end.
I'm pretty sure the authors talked about this a lot, where it's like, this is something that's like it's like real, it's something that is believable to have had. Well, kind of believable. It's a bit exaggerated, but situations like that do happen. Downward spirals like that do happen, and that relates to a lot of people, right?
Because you can always relate to a spiral, downward spiral of some kind, even if it was just your schoolwork wasn't done on time. It's a downward spiral in some way.
It's slice of life. Metamorphosis is slice of life. It became a meme, right? Like it's
People pretend like
reason.
it's maybe it's like the first one with feelings or whatever. But I remember you got if you want your porn with feelings, most of the key visual novels.
Oh yeah, there's a reason they're called fucking nikkes, right? The crying games, right? They're literally called Nikkei. I can't fucking remember how the fuck you say it, but in Japanese they're literally called crying games.
Yeah. So no, Itoge are different. Something like I said, right? The key visual novels, even though some of them don't have sex, don't have any erotic scenes or sex. Stuff like Katawa Shoujo was very much all big on the emotions. But I remember one. Either I believe it was technically an ero manga, not a doujin, called Sakura Pink, and that was also just a 12, 13, 15, 14 page ero manga, one shot kind of deal. But it had an emotional ending, and you kind of felt sad.
Yeah. Exactly.
So if you want, you can make your erotic story sad or uplifting or horrifying, or just this is for arousal and I'm making it for arousal.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with either or, right? If you just want to do the thing, do the thing. But anywho, let's continue.
On me. It is for that reason that it's not fantasy in nature that I felt so messed up and cursed. It was a story that can be applied to any girl ever in high school who took one wrong decision and it leads her into this effed up life the character found herself in. I want you guys to compare the latest messed up hentai you watched and try to visualize it happening in real life in real time. If it
I'm gonna visualize a girl in the tube getting latex porn. Although that wasn't really a hentai, it would not work. But you get the point.
We talked about objectification of becoming object for nephilia and gratification.
Yeah.
Nretsew, what did we talk about in the beginning of the stream?
Yeah.
Oh no! Guy trapped into a suitcase and died.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Maggot bites anyone? Oh god!
I never read maggot bites though. I know I don't, not even Euphoria. If you go at messed up visual novels like the Starless and the was it the Starless and the There was another one.
Hmm.
I can go into my DL Nest client to check out.
Alright, but anywho.
Anyway,
anywho,
the Empress visual novels.
Oh yeah, I know those. Yeah. They're pretty.
Oh, Starless, Lootless. You got Dominance.
Yeah,
You got
Starless. Yeah, Starless.
Potential
Yeah,
Ability,
yeah.
Closed Game. I have bought those visual novels.
All right, but anyway, let's continue.
Turns your stomach upside down. Then I gotta tell you, you're way down that rabbit hole, and you need to quit it now.
What? So getting back to the video, right? Like, yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. If I take the thing, that I think like I like in fantasy, right? And then I'm like, oh, that thing happens in real life. I feel disgusted, right? Like, yeah, like I don't think I'd want to watch a rape in real life. you know, I don't think I'd want to actually fucking, but I'm, fantasy, who gives a shit, right?
I play my Stellaris games. I like my Stellaris games. Like, most of the
you want to do some genocide, Ellie? You want to do some genocide in real life?
Some forceful cultural education. Marrying off my 12-year-old nieces to some other lord that is 30 years older in some other land in Crusader games.
Yeah, bro. Why? Yeah,
starting
you totally
deliberate wars in Victoria Free so they can develop into a proper nation, so that they're poor and useless for the rest of history. And I couldn't never get good in Hearts of Iron, so Hitler will win, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's a very silly argument because they're not the same thing.
For all the perfect worlds and the very genocidal worlds that I make in these games, none of them are desirable in a really, because the game was most of the games that I play, most of the stuff that I do, aren't desirable worlds to live in. In Hades 2, it's all about the gods and the titans. And the gods and the titans do stuff, blah, 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 blah. But even the character you play as doesn't care about humans. Humans, they worship us. And their lives are very short. And only when they die and have like 1,000 years as a ghost, then they may start to make sense because they've lived long enough, etc. So our main character isn't sympathetic to humans. Would I want to live in a world where the gods aren't sympathetic to humans?
Probably not.
No. So,
would be great.
Oh no, fiction doesn't work in real life.
No, yeah. Oh no. That's what? Oh no, not good. But anyhow, let's get.
I bet the dopamine released from vanilla doesn't do it for you anymore. Oh no.
Hey, look. I might talk about some fucked shit now and then, but sometimes you see a cute anime girl or a hot anime girl, right? And you just that's nice.
For all the crazy fan fiction there is on the Archive of Your Own. Nretsew, that story that I told with Zelda marrying Ganondorf and having Link in the harem, is that such a wild out there story? Or is it one of happy consent and whatnot? Having a fun sexual adventure, etc., etc.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
sounds rather vanilla. I know, all things considered.
And again, it's like the vanilla doesn't what does he mean by vanilla? Just like missionary and the fucking under the sheets with the lights turned off for the sole purpose of reproducing, right? Is that your vanilla, right? Or is it just look, sexy anime girl, look, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Yes, and it's very easy to when you. I feel in this case particularly, he's kind of standing on some moral high ground without ever trying to define what he's standing on. He just stands on what is normal, what is good, what is correct.
Appeal to normality, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't, what is normal anyway? And then he goes, no, well, normal is normal. Look at all these crazy stuff here, etc., etc. But then, like, all right, so what are you for then? Well, what is normal? I'm for normal. We all know that what is normal changes with time. All these morals that he's standing on didn't exist like 3,000 years ago. So, because you better realize that the whole concept of this marriage under God, etc., wasn't really a thing 3,000 years ago, and the cultures and how you do your practices, your rituals, 3,000 years from before that was also very different. No cultural practice has survived like 10,000 years. So to stand on what is righteous and normal for humanity, I suppose the most ritualistic thing we have is like eating dinner or something. That's the most enduring ritual of all, eating dinner.
Sorry, I was browsing Twitter. I was being
no.
mean and browsing Twitter, and someone I retweeted it and liked it just now, but shit looks like a Shin Megami Tensei demon. It's about to jump at me in a group of 4 and hit me with the magi, and it's in response to this thing. I can't show it on the stream because it is a sex toy, but it's fucking, look at this fucking thing.
I see.
What the fuck is that? If you go on my Twitter, you'll
designed
see it,
for her pleasure. That is what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, fantasy and reality merging. That's bad. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, Nretsew. I did my talk about what is normal and the weirdness,
the normality
the hypocrisy of standing on what is normal when normal is a shifting ground that doesn't even survive a mere 10,000 years.
Alright, let's continue.
Some of you are far beyond that point. Now you need to see cat princesses getting raped by demons in order to get the same high you once got from watching a hot person undress. Which
you gotta watch the cat princess girls getting Ruperino'd. Can't just enjoy a nice hot anime girl anymore. Apparently,
or just a sweet romance story about a cute cat girl finding love or whatever.
Finding love with a demon. Why not?
Why not? I mean, tieflings and tabaxis.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, let's keep going.
Confirms what I have been telling you all this time. You are slowly but surely adapting, desensitizing, and becoming numb. And you will reach a certain point when not even the most messed up, mind-breaking, gore fetish scenes will do anything for you.
Alright, guy, you hear me? You're hearing me, right, guy in the video? Can name one. Name one guy.
Name one. Yeah. Name one. Yeah. Exactly. And like, again, it's not to beat the dead horse, right? But it's not how that works, right?
No.
It's not how that works at all. Despite the fact that they keep saying that that's how that works, it doesn't actually work like that. But anyway,
self-attracted sexually to anything cartoonish or even an innocent drawing. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the hidden effect of Rule 34. And
Wikipedia article.
Wikipedia, free Wikipedia.
The things that I found cool and edgy back then are increasingly lame, including your Rule 34. It's kind of a lame thing. It's not even real. So
yeah, all right, let's keep going.
No one, seemingly, is taking notice. As for your relations, well, corn with its big mommy milkers squirting.
He's back. He's back to saying corn again, I guess. But anyway.
And even stepsister fantasies given unrealistic expectation in the communities you're in. Nonetheless, in some cases, achievable ones. However, the expectation.
Well, the unrealistic expectation thing, that again, that comes back down to education, right? Like making sure that people understand that, yeah, no, this is fantasy, this isn't real. When you actually get into an actual relationship, it's not going to be like what you see in the hentai or the pornography or the stuff, right? So that's not like, again, better education would solve that problem, right? Of
Also,
people having unrealistic expectations of relationships.
I better hope he's not saying that anime is promoting the stepsister fantasy.
Yeah, no, because we already like, I mean, we went on the Pornhub statistics in another video, I think, and it's like, yeah, no, that shit's like, you know, that stuff's been high on the list even for like real life stuff. So
I feel that like childhood friends is more of a Japanese fantasy than stepsisters.
Yeah.
Expectation hentai sets are unrealistic, to say the least, and impossible to follow, unless you have some naked demons ready to gang up on a Neko princess hiding somewhere. Even when some resort to roleplay or cosplay, it leaves them only disappointed with the outcome. It's just not the same when watching.
Does it?
Yeah.
Have you asked?
Have you actually done some cosplay porn, my dude? or actually done cosplay sex or whatever? You know, you got your girlfriend to dress up as fucking Sakura or whatever, and but this is the thing, right? This is what, and before they think Futanaris are real, yeah. But no, this is the thing, right? Again, the unrealistic expectation stuff easily fucking solved by education. Like, it's one of the easiest fucking things to solve, is to just make sure that people understand that, you know, real life and fantasy are not the same, right? And you know, it's all right. We got a minute left. We can do it, guys. We can make it. We can manage it. We're almost there.
The hentai, whether it's the art, the fantasy, or the fetish itself, or even the ungodly moans. These aspects cannot be duplicated in real life, which keeps you glued to the screen.
Hey, there's here's the scene that I talked about. Walking into your childhood friends masturbating for the first time, realizing that he's a sexual being, and by contrast,
that's the eyes of a man who's fucking his soul is about to leave his body.
His childhood friends, the girl that he's been for his entire life.
Are you winning, bro? Are you winning,
pal?
Quitting any normal relation, cause, simply put, it isn't the same. Hentai is usually used as a coping mechanism for something, just like corn is used as a stress reliever. In order to quit this addiction...
Oh yeah, so again, this is the thing, like, he recognizes this, right? He recognizes that it is a, you know, he recognizes that the porn is just being used as a cope for something else, right? In a lot of cases. And yet he's not going after the underlying causes, right? He wants to go after the thing. This would be like, let's say, like, you had, like, I don't know, a headache, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you take medicine for the headache, right? But people were like, we need to ban the medicine for the headache instead of actually treating the headache, right? Why do you have the headache? Is it like lack of sleep? Is it
you're sleeping too much?
Because you can get like tension headaches where if you have your head tilted in the wrong way, it can like cause a tension headache and stuff, like, or whatever. Like, what is the underlying cause of the issue, right? Of why you are getting the thing, instead of like banning the paracetamol or the painkiller or the thing that, because you know, you can get addicted to painkillers, right? A lot of people get addicted to painkillers, actually, depending on what type of painkiller it is, right? So, like, you know, it's a similar kind of thing in this analogy, right? Where the porn itself is not the problem per se. It's the he's jacking off like 2 times a day because he's fucking bored or depressed, or, you know, there's something else going on in the situation.
You can just maybe make it more benign. You're depressed, so you stay in bed all day. You're sleeping all day, and all right. So you're sleeping too much. That's the problem. Wake up now and be sleepy all day because you're depressed. You know,
6650 is like what I wanted to say earlier in Nretsew is when I saw Fano Hori, I can't pronounce for sure, I'm horrible. Hittery, I think. Did personality extraction. I was like, nope, until I saw they turned the personality into an oni hole. And I was like, okay, fine. Especially because the girl became a second oni hole. Yeah, that stuff's pretty good. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, first, you have to abstain from all hentai.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, just stop it. Make a point? Go back 5 seconds.
Okay.
Stress reliever. In order to quit this addiction, first you have to abstain from all hentai and try.
No.
Abstain. That will solve your problems. Just stop.
Yeah, just stop. Yeah. See that heroin needle? Just say no to the heroin.
Your pal's asking you to drink alcohol again? Just
say no. Just say no. Oh, it's so fucking bad. It's so bad. No, because it doesn't fucking work like that, you idiot. It's like we just said with the underlying causes, right? If you don't treat the underlying cause, then it's...
Try to also cut down on suggestive scenes in anime. This process is done to reprogram your brain and free it from the neurological side effects of hentai and corn addiction. And the next thing you should do is solve the root of the problem driving you to...
Oh yeah, so cut out the coping mechanism first, and then go for the root of the problem. He's got it fucking backwards, you dumbass.
That won't cause a rebound at all.
Yeah, what a fucking dumbass. He's got it backwards. You deal with the underlying cause first, and then the hentai problem will solve itself. You fucking idiot.
Hentai and corn as means of stress relief. Once you finally decide to face that issue and deal with it, you're halfway home free from this despicable addiction. However, if you believe the problems are complex, I urge you to go seek help with a medical professional. This will be the best way to deal with the root of your cause. I hope this video today gave you guys an insight on just how great the situation is.
Alright. Most of the problems that he's describing, right, are one, not real, because they are like, your brain doesn't shrink. And two,
yeah. And you're not getting fucking hypnotized into to fucking watching.
Yeah. So first off, most of the physical stuff is not real.
Right, I'm gonna let you. I need to go grab another drink, so I'm gonna let you go, and then I'll come back.
So you can almost ignore that, but mostly what is kind of telling maybe is that the problems that he's describing socially are all born out of shame. His addiction is just shame. Yeah, all the isolation and the fear of rejection and all that stuff is all about, oh no, I am weird and I have to hide my weirdness from other people. You can also just not tell people, but I suppose that when you're kind of in this kind of puritanical religious context, you might be feeling shame regardless. Not that we can help with that in a way, but maybe some healthy realization that sexuality and desire aren't immoral.
Yeah. I've just come back, but again, it comes back down to like the shame, because there's the shame aspect that we talked about before, right? Where I think that if there was less shame around it and it was seen as less of a taboo, then we could actually start to have like real conversations around it, instead of it just being this thing where it's like, you fap to the thing, you're a lesser of a person or something, right?
Yeah, and like I can realize I realize that don't tell people, but it's internalized shame. It's already you feel the derision from the people, even though they are none the wiser and wouldn't deride you to begin with actually anyway. It's the big internalization, and if if this shame is a part of yourself, you can't really, put it away in a compartmentalize it.
Compartmentalize it, yeah.
Start your own religion.
Start your own religion.
Well, the problem with
start the fucking lewd religion. Yeah.
Problem with starting your own religion or abandoning the religion
sex cult in this case. Yeah, sex cult.
is of course that you're kind of losing your social connections, and that's kind of where the shame comes from to begin with. The fear of being socially ostracized for having regular desires, regular.
Yeah, having an actual sex drive. Yeah.
So, Nretsew, shall we go see what this?
Well, he's still got 30 seconds, so let's just let him.
All right.
Do his little spiel and see what he says, and then we're gonna do this is gonna be the fun part.
And how serious it is. True, they might be fictional characters, but the impact they cause is quite real. I hope this helps someone out there recount their steps and set up a plan to quit this addiction. And as I said, this is a one-time video, and I just
so I mean, you can already kind of see it in the two suggested videos here, right? We've got what have you got? Oh, you got the same as me, yeah. Ecchi anime has gone too far. That's another one. That's
maybe this is one for later, but it kind of feels like
maybe that's one for later. We'll come back to that, and then we've got top 10 most disgusting anime, and he's got pretty provocative thumbnail he's got there. I wonder, Ellie, what other thumbnails has he got? What other videos has he got? What else has this guy made?
This is a one-time thing, and he's of course very anti the ecchi and the very
hentai bad, addiction bad. It's so. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got? We got top 10 legendary controversial moments in anime. Oh yeah. We got the top 10 best adult anime. Oh, that's you got top 10 anime releases, and you got that girl's got some good thighs, by the way. She's very hot. I gotta maybe start watching that. Yeah. Don't hover over the videos because we want to see the thumbnails. We want to see the thumbnails, Ellie. You're look. You got worst anime betrayals. Oh, look, top 10 anime that turned dark really fast. Look at that thumbnail. Top 10 samurai anime with violence and sex. She needs a new dad. Adult manga.
This is like the hentai, the metamorphosis manga.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Let's see what. I have watched it so many times, right? And it's sexy. I think is that Hosho Marine there? It looks like Marine. I watched. I have watched.
This is the music video.
Yeah. He's watching. I guess he's addicted to Marine.
No
Understandable. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see if we can. When did he bring out the video we just watched? Let's just keep going. Let's just keep.
Top 10 anime you can't watch.
Top 10 ecchi. Please don't watch these ecchi anime. And he's got magical girls there. He's got
aggressive.
Because I'm a little delayed, of course. Top 10 best romance anime with tsunderes. He's got provocative thumbnail there. Whoa, look at that. Best ecchi harem anime to watch.
This is the reason why people watch Freerun.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Yeah. Why is everyone watching this? Yeah, and we still haven't even gotten to him doing the video we just covered yet. We still haven't gotten to that yet, have we? It hasn't shown up yet. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What's he got there? Best harem anime, top 10 anime with violence and XXX.
Another one.
Yeah. When the bully an overpowered main character. Yeah, fantasy
10,
anime.
Anime you can't
anime
watch
girls that I hate the most. 10 good anime that you can't watch in public.
White tomboy girls are just so hot.
Yeah, they're just so hot, man. They're so hot, dude. It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. Hell's Paradise. You know, we still haven't reached it yet.
No.
Whoa, rating thick anime waifus, Ali. Rating thick anime waifus. Oh boy, that's a fun topic. That's yeah. What else has he got? We still have not gotten to when he uploaded the video we covered, by the way.
Another
top 10 ecchi anime. Yeah, another top 10 ecchi anime. Yeah.
Alright.
The bullet.
Found which with your stepsister again.
Yeah. Top 10 anime you can watch
again.
Yeah.
Big harem anime, Monster Musume apparently.
Yeah. Right. He's still.
Hot girl.
He's still.
Here we are.
Hey, there it is. So yeah, that's some fun content you got on your YouTube channel, my guy. Mr. Hentai is corrupting the youth.
And before that was top 10 discussing anime. Then there was the ecchi has gone too far, and
yeah,
what was it? A lot of AMVs, but there's not much. Nretsew, very oddly. Oh, here, there's top 10 legendary ecchi anime. But Nretsew, I remember, I recognize this thumbnail image. That is from an hentai. That is from an anime. That's a OVA over there.
Yeah.
That's not an ecchi.
Sounds like someone had a public beating. This is the equivalent of your Twitter likes a public. Well, Gooner, he's not a recovering porn addict because, again, like if you look at the timing, right? Since he brought out that hentai video, he's continued to make content around ecchi anime and uses the most he's using thumbnails that you wouldn't assume you'd be able to get away with on the YouTubes, right? Like you don't think you'd be able to get away.
He's making
with that kind of shit.
A top 10 death game anime with violence and XXX. He has used this title like 3 times already before. Yeah, after this, I should say. And after
exactly. So it's
God knows how much. Oh, this is not. Oh, this is pure clickbait, Nretsew. This is the thumbnail of Kambaru. And then there's this just music video kind of deal.
It's Pop Team Epic, I guess. Yeah. No. So he's a raging hypocrite man.
Also a raging
hypocrite man right here. Like straight up, fucking hilarious.
Oh, this is Princess Lover, I believe. At least the thumbnail. Infinite Stratos.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Anime you can watch in public again. And stuff.
Yeah, so he hates the he hates the porn and the
effects on society.
Effect on society. Oh no, the corn. Think about the corn. It's so bad. But then here he is. This is the kind of content the man makes, right? He makes this kind of content for a living. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Fucking unbelievable. It's funny as shit.
Yeah, but I think that's enough, Nretsew.
I think we've exhausted it enough. We've made our point. I don't even know if we need to do a final point at this point. We've kind of
No, I did my point, and then you informed me there were 30 seconds still going. But it didn't really change my mind or anything.
Yeah, and I don't think we really need to go any deeper into it. Really, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll talk about the one anime we're watching.
The one anime still.
The only anime we're watching this season. We can quickly talk about DanDaDan, and then we can call it for the day. Yeah.
So DanDaDan.
Fun episode this week.
Action again.
Yeah, nice classical music going on the DanDaDan.
I've educated myself, and the piece is called Finale. Final finale. And it's sung by some overture, blah 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 blah. But
yeah. Yeah, it's a very nice song. Very nice. So basically, yeah, that we get to see the plan to defeat the Turbo Granny. How are we going to defeat the Turbo Granny? Well, we taunt the Turbo Granny. Get her out of the city, and we taunt the Turbo Granny into separating from the crab spirit. That's inside the cave, well, the tunnel, I should say. And yeah, overall, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a fun little chase, right? It was fun chase, fun, you know.
Yeah, we learned some new mechanics.
Yeah, we learned some new mechanics. Back. Yeah, man got his junk back, which is good.
But he still has the powers because Granny just went into him, the main form, not a remote curse or anything. The actual Granny went to actually him, and she got subdued by Momo, by Momo-chan, as he calls him when he's depressed and doesn't care about much of anything.
Yeah.
It's funny how he gets depressed and stops caring as much anymore, and therefore he's more casual.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite good.
So he goes, Ayaka-san, and then when he's depressed, Momo-chan.
Momo-chan. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh, no.
So yeah, he still can run the fast because Granny Momo-chan, as he's calling her in this moment in the upper left, is holding on to Granny, subduing her with her psychic powers. Which is getting a little bit of an expansion this episode. She can actually just grab with, spiderweb,
psychic hands, basically.
Play the game ARMS ever on the Switch, Nretsew?
Yeah, on the Switch that I don't own. Yeah.
just extend the arms away and apparently make a parachute out of them, or kind of. Yes, it's good old ordeal. And Nretsew, I do have to say that the moment where Momo went, alright, I'm here on the ground, defeated. Basically, Granny has me surrounded. I'm losing. This is lost. Nope. The train comes by.
Nope.
Let me grab the train. Goodbye, Granny.
There was some good foreshadowing to that, because as they were falling down, like, she sees the train, and you can kind of see her go,
this is part of my plan.
She's got, ooh, I have a plan. It's all part of the plan. Yeah, we got it. We could do it. So, and then there was also they go to the onsen. They run into the onsen, and they use they boil the crab.
Yeah.
Boil the crab in the onsen, and that was a pretty good idea as well. So it was good. It was good.
But also just the moment Nretsew went, all right, I knew this already. I believe I mentioned this, that Granny has a top speed of 100.
Yes.
I said like 140 was the highest recorded speed of Granny,
something like that. Yeah.
In this world, in this myth, it is actually just 100 kilometers per hour is her max. So she gets on a fast-moving train, and then, alright, this is where I wanted you all along, because this train will go into the territory of my Granny. And what that's
Granny has set up all of the talismans on the train track.
Granny has set up a spiritual tripwire concrete explosive wall for
pretty much
for the Turbo Granny.
Yes,
in a moment, Turbo Granny hits the magical tripwire concrete wall of death. Bam.
Bam. Yeah. So and then we kind of we have some nice moment where they're having dinner at the end of the episode. Funny. Funny. Granny wants to see the grandma wants to see his dick.
To confirm.
We have to confirm that he's got his dick. His dick is back. But yeah, it was very good. And I have to say, the animation definitely fucking phenomenal. absolutely the best part of the show, I think, including the soundtrack, of course. The soundtrack
I mean,
too,
it was a nice
but the animation is just fucking gorgeous in the show. It is so good. Like when they're like zooming all around the city, and they've she's using her hands to like grab onto things so that they can like make tight corners, and they're running away from all the zombies, and they're trying to get away, and it's there's this big all these different camera angles and stuff. Like you'd think it was like, and there was like you'd think it was all CGI. Right, like you'd think, oh, they're just using CGI to this, but no, it seems to be actually hand-drawn animation, right? But it's so impressive.
So there's one moment which I thought actually was kind of nice when it was a first-person perspective from Momo, from Ayasaka. Ayasa, I believe. Ayase-san. Where it's first person, she's riding Okarun, grabbing Granny by the neck, the spiritual snake that she is, and she just looks back, and the camera moves as her first person perspective, and she sees the crab moving, but it very much felt like that she was moving in a 3D Blender environment, right? Just repeating the trees line in the street and the side roads, etc.
Yeah,
but it worked very much. I thought.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, and like I said, the animation in this is absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's why I think this is definitely going to be like the anime of the season for a lot of people. I think, definitely the most hyped up show of the season. Just also, purely on looks.
Just on Sakuga, right? I don't care that much for Sakuga. Was it Science Saru is animating DanDaDan. It's all spelled together. Not separate words. There's once when they are just running out, the crab appeared, OP was placed, and after the OP they're running around the country on the mountainside roads. When the crab is tunneling through the mountain, there's the whole deformation of the mountain with bulges and comes closer. It was a nice animated scene. Yes. When the crab then explodes out of the side and onto the side of the mountain and onto the road. Also, the running animation on the zombies, I think actually they are regular people just possessed by spirits from the grave.
Something like that.
Anyway, they are semi-undead possessed, so the zombies works well enough. They're running and they're climbing over a car. That was good animation. And basically any time Okarun moves fast, when he goes fast, it was very well animated, very well sequenced, very well choreographed.
Yeah, the camera directing was really good. Pretty much everything about it is just good. It's just good show. It's just good show. Really.
Also, just end
of the day,
I can see in the bottom left. I can see the manga page that this was the actual manga page of a big explosion when Granny hit the tripwire concrete wall of death.
Yeah.
But on the final note I have for this episode was this. Maybe 2 notes, 3 notes actually. More notes every moment.
Remembering new things
that are interesting and cool about this episode in particular. Going backwards then, Nretsew, they say farewell basically, right? Sayonara.
Yes.
And both of them are like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right?
Yeah. Maybe we're missing something.
We're missing something right here. And then, I am forgetting slightly, but I believe that Okarun kind of already is stopping, and then Isaac is then also calling to Okarun. So they're both kind of realizing, wait a minute,
Yeah.
We're not. We're going
Wait
to
a
see each
minute.
other again. This isn't the right.
Yeah. This isn't goodbye. We still have like what, half an anime.
We know each other right now, and we have a shared secrets and interests and experience. We're going to see each other, and then it's alright. See you tomorrow, Matasta. And then he has this very sweet expression like, yeah, I do have a friend. I do have a interpersonal connection. Which was very sweet. Second, Nretsew. There was the question, Nretsew. Episode 1. Why does Granny beat up the aliens?
Yeah. What's going on? The aliens and the ghosts got a beef. They got a big beef.
Well, Nretsew, why is Granny in the tunnel?
Why is Granny in the tunnel?
You can tell me why Granny's in the tunnel. I've been talking.
I don't actually remember.
Oh, Speed Washer.
No, it's just because fucking. I don't know, I'm running out of juice.
It's fine. No, Granny is in the tunnel because the girls were murdered.
Yes. I'm making the connection now. Yeah. Because they were like, oh yeah, the girls were murdered and dumped in the tunnel,
and murdered,
right?
And dumped here in the tunnel, and
then the Granny is like consoling the spirits and using them to become stronger, right?
Well, I don't believe even that she's there to become stronger. She's just there and she is strong.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But then, like, yeah, I didn't put the 2 and 2 together that maybe the girls getting murdered and whatnot is related to the aliens. I didn't think about that.
Well, not even that, Nretsew. My point is, Nretsew, what is happening in episode 1 is what Granny is consoling the girls for. The girls in the tunnel were raped, ripped apart, and dumped. What would happen to our girl in episode 1 if
she would be yeah.
She would have been raped, very literally. Her uterus would be stolen and her banana, and she would maybe even just end up dead and tossed somewhere on the surface. And we know Granny doesn't stand for that. So when Granny just, senses through the phone that this is going on, she goes for it, alright, not on my watch. And then she beats up the aliens because no girl is getting raped, ripped apart and then dumped somewhere. Even if it just is preventing another revengeful spirit to coming into existence. Because if she was okay with vengeful spirits, she wouldn't mind more of them. Right? But she's consoling them. She's comforting them. She's calling the evil spirits down. So she's not okay with more evil spirits.
Right.
No matter how powerful they may be. That's what I feel, at least. So she.
Well, we'll see. I guess we'll see next.
And
episode,
this is ties in one extra bit. Why does he take Okarun's Ken's dick?
A lot of mysteries. We have a lot of mysteries to solve.
Because Nretsew, then he couldn't rape anybody.
That's your theory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we've got a lot of mysteries. A lot of mysteries in the
and also just the crab was made basically from the vengeful spirits of the girls that got ripped apart and tossed in the cave, and this act of blasting the crab apart also together with Granny kind of released their souls, so they're fine now.
Yes, they're fine. Yep. Yeah. All right. Wow. I think we've had a pretty.
All right. One last thing from chat. Joshua asks, do you know about Chibi reviews?
The Chibi? Yeah, I believe I brought up the Chibi reviews.
Well, I just vaguely knew that I felt
basically he made a tweet about DanDaDan, and then I did bring this up in a cast. I can't remember which one it was, but he did bring it. It might have been one of the first ones when we started talking about DanDaDan. I talked about it where he made a tweet about something that happens later on in the manga and like how they're going to animate this, how's Twitter going to react to this, and a bunch of people started.
No, this is
doxing him
like
and
just
doing a bunch of
specifically
stuff.
is talking about the first episode review, so maybe it's slightly different.
No, I don't remember any. I don't remember anything else other than the thing on Twitter. So I think he's talking about the thing on Twitter. It's just because it happened during the first episode when the episode
Maybe.
came out.
I just
But anyway,
to restate what I know. I have felt on the ether that he's becoming a little bit weird. Because I remember him as a baby-faced boy that did like chapter reviews of manga and one episode reviews of anime.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't deserve what happened to him, so you know.
I don't know what happened to him, but I'm not particularly.
Well, then maybe. Ellie, I'm going to give you some really good advice. This is great advice. This is great advice for everyone in the chat. If you don't know about something, maybe shut up about it.
No, I did say what I know.
Because I'm like, he got doxxed. Someone hacked into his DA account and posted actual fucking CP into it. He's been like constantly getting harassed over this fucking tweet and all that stuff. And then you come in and you're like, man, he's been acting really weird. He's a weirdo.
No, I mean, I felt
and I'm like, Ellie, holy shit, come on.
I've been feeling he's getting a little bit weird like a month ago, but you know, why would I ever mention chibi reviews other than the last time we mentioned him?
Yeah, but it's like you know, because it makes it sound like people are going to tie these two things together, Ellie, and they're going to make it. It sounds like you'll fucking say, oh, he's weird, so it doesn't matter that he got fucking harassed, right?
Nah.
Like, that's why you gotta kind of
two separate things.
Trying to save you.
Two separate things.
I guess, but people.
I have a lot of thoughts, Nretsew.
You know how dumb people are on the internet.
I have thoughts like from 3 months ago that I might bring up like in half a year, and I have no, and then I don't have.
Ellie, you know you'd forget before then. You forget everything. What do you mean you're gonna bring it up in half a year? You're not even gonna remember what happened next week.
Nah, I mean, sometimes I have a thought about something, and then I that's the moment I have paid attention to it, and then when you say something like, "Oh, do you blah 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 did what? Oh, that guy, I know something from
that guy's a weirdo," and then it's like, dude, he got stabbed in the street.
Oh, damn. When did that happen? I was talking about him. Last I heard him was like from a year ago. Then I thought he was
right, whatever. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up.
All opinions are temporal.
All opinions are temporal.
That is
all
true.
right. Well, anyway, we will catch next time. We're gonna maybe do something isekai related. We're gonna go back to roots. Get away from the sex topic for once.
Although it's very fun.
We've had our 3-part arc, right? We've had our 3-part arc. It's time to move on. We're gonna find something else to watch. We've got quite a few new videos in the queue actually. Ellie's been adding a lot of new stuff lately, so
no guarantee if they'll ever come up.
No guarantee if we'll ever cover them, but there's a few new ones in there that we can look at doing. So anyway, we'll catch you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.